one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
I went to the petting zoo and I let the goat lick my penis.
3, 2, 1, fight.
Uh-oh.
Well, the best way to get something done, if it holds near and dear to you that you like to be able to... Anyway.
What the fuck was that?
Hello, what you doing?
Hello? Is there somebody there? Can you hear me? You're scaring me.
I'll cradle the balls, stroke the shaft, work the pipe, swallow the gravy. Get it over here, buddy. Let's do this. Yum, 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 yum.
This is great.
Well, I think if they win, I should get all the credit, and if they lose, I should not be blamed at all, okay?
Uh-oh, retard alert! Retard alert, class!
You guys gonna go to the parade?
The gay pride parade?
Yep, pride parade.
Yep.
Today.
Is that even legal in Spokane?
Being gay?
No, a pride parade.
Yeah, they have one every year.
Our proximity to Idaho makes it risky.
No, does that people walk around with guns?
Can you go to
remember that?
I
Like
make sure my hands are in there. My hands are
around.
in there. God damn it. Can't get comfortable in this fucking thing.
You'd think with the riots going on, there'd be more people shot. Or with the riots back in, what was it, 2020? When were the riots in Spokane?
What?
When they smashed into the Nike in the Apple store?
When Black Lives Matters happened, whenever George Floyd
was
got
it
croaked.
Like 2019?
No.
I'm not sure.
It was after, right? It
Was
like
it?
2021.
I mean, if they only
I don't- I
broke
think it
into
was-
the Nike and Apple store, I'd say that's doing pretty good. At
Well,
least they're not raiding mom and pop stores.
I got a cheap pair of Nikes around that time. That was nice.
Of course
Think we
you
should go
did.
back.
Sarah, how's your headphones? Can you hear?
Yeah.
They're
like-
loud.
It's like that
Yeah.
Sublime song,
Totally different.
April 26, 1992. There was a riot on the streets. Tell me, where were you? No, you never heard that song?
I was still a twinkle in my daddy's ballsack.
Fuck.
Okay.
I haven't heard that song, though.
What the fuck are you putting up there?
I'm not a Sublime fan.
Can they see that? No. Are you sure? Yeah. Okay. Christ, man.
Why are we looking to get
I don't know.
our channel banned? Is that why we're going to have music going
You
on
can
there?
play 29 seconds of a song and 30 seconds when it gets risky.
He's probably not listening to us. He's probably playing the fucking thing.
Given the fact that we have like what, a couple hundred followers tops, I would say any copyrighted music of any length for us is basically a death sentence.
We got a lot of hate watchers too, so you know they're going to be
report.
Spam that report button. See, even that's too much. I hate that song so much.
Banned.
That song is awful.
Demonetized. Oh wait, we're not even there yet.
No, we're not even close.
No? How many subscribers do we have? 195?
195. So I thought the first thing I would do is
It's because we don't tell people to like and subscribe every 5 minutes.
We should.
We should remind everybody, right?
Zach, you have
Because
that
that'll
pop
help.
up with the
there's so few
like and
shorts.
subscribe. It should be after someone says something super offensive, just say like and subscribe. Anyways, we'll be right back. Like and subscribe.
Actually, my friends like us.
Yeah.
Like
Keep me
my,
off camera.
My old friends I moved over here with to go to college, they all seem to enjoy the fact that we're not politically correct.
Yeah.
But I think that offends the vast majority of people these days.
But it shouldn't. It should. I think it only offends maybe 5% of the
I mean,
population.
if you're
but
being,
they're the
if
loudest.
you're being like serious about what you say, I can understand why it would offend. But there's nothing fucking serious
We're not
about
serious
this
about any of this
podcast.
stuff, except for the misogyny.
Nothing said means anything,
Yeah, that's true.
except for Dwayne's talk about his past sexual escapades. Those mean something.
What do you call misogyny when it's against dudes? Because I hate guys. Guys suck.
Misandry?
That's why I'm-
Isn't it like that? Similar?
Misandry?
Right?
Misandry?
Something like that.
Flop it back and forth, Zach.
Dwayne should know.
Well, I have no idea.
Smartest person ever.
So, first thing I want to bring up is let's. God, I look fat. What the fuck? I need different lighting on
That
my
camera
face.
adds 30 pounds and when it's off camera.
I
It's
was
45
only
pounds.
supposed to add 10 pounds.
I'm down to like
With
228.
Wayne, it's 30.
You don't need to make him feel good.
Yeah, and fucking cocksuckers. I gotta quit looking over there. It's just depressing.
No.
Yeah, it's
All the
depressing.
food adds 45 pounds.
It's fucking depressing.
No.
So let's. I don't want to hurt you, Sarah.
Uh-oh.
But the,
Here we go.
Diving right into it.
but the first thing we have to do is
comments.
we have to bring up something that's closing down. You might have heard of this, but you might not have heard of this.
Oh.
Can you bring it up?
Yeah.
No, not Walmart.
Oh,
that's too
I was gonna say,
bad.
that'd be nice.
They're not closing down.
Oh, yeah,
The Dollar Tree is shutting 1,000 stores.
Yeah, nationwide. We have like 10 in town.
Why don't they just
You know why?
But they haven't announced.
They should just rebrand.
Yeah.
They should
About
go
a Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
Dollar and Up store. They
There
call
you
it
go. Dollar and Up
Dollar
store. That'd be good.
$1.50.
Yeah, but then they have $3 items and $5 items, right?
Yeah, now.
Yeah, just even it all out.
But they're
Round up and round down.
Ridiculous. You don't go to the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, for $5 items.
Dollar Inc. plans to close about 1,000 stores in a bid to improve profitability as the discount retailer battles space and litigation headwinds. Anyways, it says the Spokane company did not disclose when it will be closing stores, but it has several Spokane areas. It has 6 locations in Spokane, 2 in Post Falls, and they could all close down.
All?
Good.
Do you think? Okay.
I cringe every time I drive by a dollar store.
No, we went through this last time, but Sarah loves them.
They're the most depressing store to walk into.
I went yesterday.
You think
Yeah.
you think a fucking Walmart's bad to walk through? God
Staples-
damn. Try
Staples
walking
Dollar
through
Tree.
a goddamn Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree. So I wanted to bring that up. I didn't want to be hurtful right out the gate, but you might have nowhere to go.
All of them in Spokane would close?
No, they said they have not disclosed which ones, but all of them
Okay.
could close.
But since Spokane's buying power is less than, say, Seattle, the
Yeah.
likelihood of the ones in Spokane closing down is a lot higher.
Wait, we might. Is that including the Valley ones?
There's 6
all
locations
of
in
them.
Spokane.
Okay.
You might have to start going to Winco and actually saving some money. That's a depressing thought.
You can't get like art supplies at Winco.
Yeah, where are you going to get art supplies?
Sure you can. It just costs like $30.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, in that one aisle. Yeah. Yeah.
So I
They've
don't,
got a school supplies aisle there. Come on.
Yeah, okay.
You'll have to go to Michael's and spend a lot of money, or
Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby. But they're scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
The
very
Hobby
Christian
Lobby.
or Mormon. Are they Mormon?
Christian. Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby.
They're
What?
They're not Mormon.
They have a sign on their door that says like we are not open on Sundays so our employees can like observe.
Be closer to God.
Yes. That's literally
Because
on their
God gives
door.
a fuck what day of the week it is.
I had some Jehovah's Witnesses come to the door.
God, this is 2 weeks ago. We talked about this already.
No, we didn't. They happened yesterday.
Again.
No. What? Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry. This was Kim's door. So they came up to Kim's door, right?
Okay.
This is a different door they came
I know
up
we
to.
talked about this, but like, do you live in a neighborhood that like needs a lot of help?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's why they're roaming around your streets 24/7 trying to convert.
This was on Sullivan. This wasn't Hilliard. This is
Oh,
Kim's door.
Wow.
They came up, they knocked, and we ignored them because I looked at the people and a couple of chicks there wearing suits, and I could see the name tags, and we ignored them. And then they knocked a second time, ignored them, and then knocked a third time.
If you were single and they were hot, would you ignore them?
I mean, you could go the corruption route.
I'll let you talk about Jesus if we bang 3-way.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I don't know. They
What do
never
you
get the
mean?
attractive ones out because then they'd get predated or something. They'd get chased. They'd get followed down the street.
I've had cute ones come to the house before.
Yeah?
Yeah. What would you do? Taylor, what would you do? You wouldn't do anything. Hey,
No,
that's a
I
good
wouldn't.
segue. Can we bring up Taylor? How many times have you made love to your wife this year?
You can add one there.
Really?
Yeah.
We add one.
High five.
So what, we're up to
Sheepdog.
4?
Yeah.
4 for the year?
Oh yeah. What? I'm saying record-breaking year.
That's
Fuck.
double
I know.
last year already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, I opened the
damn.
door and I said, we're not religious. And they asked why. Do you believe in God? No. Why? Shit, I don't.
So Kim doesn't believe
I'm
in
not
God
a-
either?
No.
What?
That was delayed. Do you know she doesn't believe in God, or
She
does
believes
she
in-
entertain the idea?
In the
but-
supernatural, but
But
not
God is not a supernatural thing. It's just a fucking fairy tale.
Right. Well, it gets. It's okay. It's breaching into the believing in anything that's not
Anything you can't see,
possible or
feel,
existing.
touch,
Right. So,
taste, smell.
seeing is believing. I know they say that it's not, but it is. It is for sure.
Hold up.
Well, given
We got sound effects back.
I can see
Yeah.
that.
I don't believe in oxygen because I can't see it.
I mean, given that like your perception literally creates your reality,
Yeah.
believing in something you can't perceive doesn't make any fucking sense. I mean,
Impossible.
that's just how it is. Right?
No, you believe in air.
But I can see air.
I can perceive.
When the,
we can
when the
perceive air.
trees blow, something's got to be blowing. So I know that air is moving.
What about space?
What about space?
You believe space is real.
I can see the fucking moon,
You can't see space though.
but I can see the distance between the Earth and the
Gravity.
moon by looking
You
up
can't
at it.
say- you said
you
see.
sense gravity.
You sense
no,
gravity.
I said
perceive.
sense, perceive.
You're perceiving gravity.
Yeah, I jump up, I come down. I mean,
know,
that's
I know,
literally
Taylor.
the basis for it.
Yeah.
If I could feel Jesus coming inside my body, I'd believe in him.
Yeah.
If I could feel him enter me,
He's
Can't do
old,
it.
so basically his shooter's gone, so it'd just be blah, blah.
Yeah,
Just
that's
you might not be
dust.
able to feel it. Sarah, do you believe in God?
No.
What?
No, what?
All of us are atheists here?
I guess.
no, I'm not an atheist.
I'm not
What
an
are-
atheist.
Not.
We're all agnostic, or at least
Yeah.
Taylor and I are.
I'm open to the idea if
Right?
someone can show
Agnostic?
me some
Yeah,
actual
I think there's
fucking
something out there.
proof.
Yeah.
Well,
But do I believe in the Christian God, the Muslim God? I mean, there's been thousands of gods since the beginning of human consciousness. It's like, why are we so hung up on like
God.
the two most recent ones?
Because they make the most money.
It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, believing in the gods of ancient Greece makes just as much sense as believing in the Christian God.
Yeah.
And if anything, the Christian God seems like a huge asshole.
Oh, he is for sure.
I mean, didn't he literally like wipe the earth clean 2 or 3 times throughout the course of history?
Here goes a fucking short. This is where people get pissed off.
Seems like kind of a douchebag move. That's
And
all
they
I'm
keep-
saying.
What they'll do is 280 calories again.
Hey, random guy.
230.
Fucking kill your son.
You really shouldn't
Yeah.
do the rock stars.
Then you'll be
Superman.
with me. You'll prove your loyalty.
To who?
I mean, it seems like people were eating a lot of mushrooms.
Sky
and
Daddy. They were. It was
fucking
all
like
drugs.
the precursor to LSD on
God.
rye and
Who's
shit
on-
like that.
Who's
I
on
mean,
Adderall today?
not
Jesus
me.
Christ.
I forgot.
They were.
Get her
Yeah.
some cocaine, please.
It was a lot of hallucinogenics.
I mean, talking
sure.
to a burning bush.
Uh-huh.
I mean, like that's shit you can experience these days too.
They're talking about a vagina.
but it's a whole lot less valid.
That's what it is. It's a burning bush. I set it on fire.
They walk to the top of a mountain to have like a, an awakening and take a whole bunch of mushrooms. And he comes down with a couple of chiseled tablets. Bada bing, bada boom. Give me
Yeah.
money. It's cool. It's all cool.
I mean, we can't even create Noah's Ark with today's technology.
But
Like
they made a movie about it. What do you mean?
A boat big enough to carry 2 of every animal on the
Absolutely
planet.
you can.
With
Steve
enough,
Carell did
with
it.
enough food to survive how long again? Like 10 years after the fact?
They start
I mean,
eating
come
animals.
on.
start mowing down.
Evan Almighty. That's not a movie.
So what you're
Bruce Almighty is the only movie in that series.
Taylor, what you're confused about is the animals were the food. That was the 10 years.
I see. Gotcha.
So let's bring up my AI stuff. Apparently, video game supporter developer Keyword Studios tried to create a game solely using artificial intelligence,
Who's
but
that?
failed. I have no idea.
What was the name?
Keyword.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, if they're an unknown game studio, chances are they were incompetent to begin with.
Keyword said that it was using controversial technology to create 2D solely game with Gen IA. Process last 6 months. Highlighted in Gen IA was they used 400 tools. They had to use 400 tools made by people.
That sounds like
and still
Activision, but there's a lot
more
more tools there.
As the tools was unable to replace the talent of people.
Now,
I mean,
okay.
I could understand why that would be a story if, say, it was Blizzard that tried it, or Rockstar Games, or EA, or Ubisoft, or whatever. But you're listing off a studio that me, a big gamer, has never fucking heard of, with AI tools that are yet to be perfected, and once again, an unknown studio with their own tools that they've created to make a game. Who knows what the quality of those are?
Do you think
Were they
AI
using UE5?
Let me see who Keyword is.
Do you think AI is going to make itself better? Do you think it's going to self-improve?
Probably.
But that's only if it can become like sapient, right? I mean, it has to have a
Sentient or
sense
sapient?
of self to know how to improve itself, right?
I don't know.
I would think.
Do you think? Well, I bet. Okay, when you type in like a complicated string of code, and it can. Yeah,
But
I think you're right. I think it would have to know it needs to make itself better.
A code is just a set of instructions. The computer doesn't question it.
Right,
It just
it just
executes
functions.
it. So I mean,
Okay. AI last year was awful. It was just starting out. It was awful. And look at how far we've come in just a year.
It's crazy. They can do everything pretty much. Like they're gonna eventually just be able to make full movies with one little prompt.
well, then there's two types of AI. There's top down, which is what everybody's basically using these days, and then there's bottom up. Top down is basically you program as much into it as possible. You try and give it every potential thing that could be thrown at it, a reaction and all this stuff. And eventually you get to the point where it can kind of act autonomously. But bottom up is a different method where you're basically treating the AI like a child and raising it.
Okay.
And it's building through life, learning things as it goes. And then eventually it gets to the point where it's, an
Autonomous.
adult essentially, and it can start doing its own thing.
It's kind of scary.
At least that's my understanding of it. Right now, all they're doing is programming a program to be able to react in any situation.
It learns,
Yeah, but there's a difference between, okay, I've seen this question before, I know how to answer it, and I've seen this question before, but I'm going to answer it my own way.
Let me look inward and come up with my own.
I don't see a whole lot of games that they're making here.
Who?
Keyword.
This no-name studio that has probably never existed until the article was written? Yeah, I'm not surprised.
No, they started buying shit in 2014. So
buying shit?
Buying shit,
like
yeah.
IPs or?
No, other game studios and stuff like that.
Oh, so
Why?
it's just...
Is it some dude with just a bunch of money that was trying to buy all these studios? So
I
he can make his own
guess,
games?
man.
What studios does it own?
It's just voice production, Liquid Violet, Babel Media, location testing, art services.
Location testing, my favorite game.
No, this is all the stuff that they're buying. Zach, what game did they make? Dead Island 2.
Oh.
Which is a straight banger. Which Dead Island? I mean, they had a remake, right? Well, no.
Well, there was...
That would be 2.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. When did that come out?
Dead
Jesus
Island
Christ.
and Dead Island Riptide. Dead Island 2 came out like last year.
Okay,
Dead Island
so that's
2.
the most recent one. I was thinking of Riptide.
And I heard it was pretty okay. But after the first 2, I was just like, I'm not going to drop 60 or $70 on another one of these in the franchise. But I heard it was good.
Expensive.
Yeah, I know. You can barely get a video game below $70 these days.
They have
fucked up.
quadruple A games now.
What?
Because what was that new sailing game that came out? Pirate game?
Fuck, I don't know.
Skull and Bones. $80 for that game. It's
cool.
a quadruple A game. Who made that? EA?
I think Ubisoft.
Sarah, do you have a
Ubisoft.
computer?
Yeah.
So we could all basically review a game.
I mean, weren't you guys all on Rust yesterday?
I was on Rust. I don't know who else was on Rust.
Saw a bunch of losers on my friends list playing Rust again. I was like, oh, fuck.
What were you playing yesterday?
I haven't played
Wasn't
a game
playing
in a while.
anything?
I'm getting
months.
back into Diablo 4 because I'm just that bored with the games I own.
brave.
Yeah.
Shit.
I think I've mastered Rust, so I think I'm done with it. I think I'm done with it.
You don't master Rust.
Yeah. I win almost all my fights. I played twice yesterday, and I just stopped playing and gave all my shit away.
Isn't the point of playing Rust to like build a community?
Build a community.
It's not about like
No,
the
I'm a
individual.
solo.
I can beat everybody I come across.
I'm a solo player.
Well, then that's why you're done with Rust.
No, Andrew, why are you done with Rust?
Because I hate it.
Because you hate it.
The game's
It's
awful.
it's a shit game.
No,
It's been a shit game.
It's
mostly PvP. That's why I hate Rust.
It's PvP.
That's
Buy
the
your
only
own server and be a little
That's why I can
fucking
pay to get
Care
boned by
Bear running
people.
around the goddamn
That's
map.
so gay.
Ain't no way.
It's kind of like Minecraft. Minecraft's cool for a while, but then it's like, what else is there to do on
mods.
Minecraft?
Mods making the game better. So I'll only play modded Rust with zombies.
Right.
I remember
in Minecraft.
When I was in high school, you had Minecraft going, and you had like a crazy. It was so big. The world you made was. I was so surprised. I was like, oh my gosh.
Every once in a while, I'll hop on there and I'll make a castle and all this other bullshit. The thing that's nice now, like with the Xbox One, is it has enough memory and speed, so it doesn't get super laggy when I make my huge shit.
Nice.
So, but it gets boring real quick, fast, in a hurry.
Yeah, I would bet. I have a Switch, and that's it, and a GameCube, and the Dell laptop. That's
it. How are we gonna game together?
On a Dell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that might be a problem after you said that. Yeah.
Because we need some power.
Can you not on a Dell? It's like a $500 laptop.
I don't know. We had to get a new computer for what? For your VR? And for the podcast.
I'll have to play a shitty game.
A real shitty game.
Yeah.
Is Sex with Hitler, is that multiplayer?
I think it's pretty demanding, though.
That is?
Of your physical body.
God.
What? Is that a real thing?
Yeah, all four
it's
of
a
them.
real game.
Sex
No
with Hitler
way.
1
Yeah.
and 2, 2069. I don't think there's a fourth one yet.
Okay, I
26
literally
is a
can't tell
cyberpunk
if you guys are joking.
No, it's a real game series.
I've beat them all.
He's beat himself off, too, while he was playing it.
That and Furry Hitler is a game, too.
That doesn't interest me. I'm not a plugger. I don't like my ass plugged.
You haven't tried it.
Yeah. During these 4 times, if you let the old lady go into your butthole at all? No. Okay. 4 times this year. That's incredible.
It's the only way I can get off.
Yeah. What's changed in you?
Nothing.
Nothing. Are you finding her more attractive as she gets older?
I mean, I don't think anybody truly gets more attractive as they get older.
No, stop.
I don't think that's
wrong.
a thing.
Jennifer
People
Aniston.
are only more attractive when they're older.
Jennifer Aniston. No.
Oh, you can't do that. You can't say, "Oh, don't you think normal people are more attractive once they get older?" It's
Who
like,
was
and then
there-
throw out there someone who's literally like a millionaire who could like literally buy a fucking new body.
Who was OJ's lawyer?
OJ's lawyer.
Yeah.
Kardashian.
Was it Kardashian?
One of them.
Who was the dude that turned into a chick?
That was Bruce Jenner.
Yeah, Caitlyn Jenner. It's definitely as she got older, she aged like a fine wine.
That's what happens when you get fake tits, I guess. I have no idea. Andrew came up to me and he asked me if I liked fake tits.
Uh-huh.
Do you?
No, I don't like fake tits.
I think that's the general consensus.
Why though? Why don't people like them? Like guys?
Generally, women get overstuffed, for one.
I like my boobs to feel like bags of sand.
But you're not even like touching them most of the time. You know, they're on like
I'm
random
good.
girls, right?
I touch any pair I come across.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just randomly goes up and starts playing with boobs.
I have a lot of lawsuits against me.
Yeah, I would bet.
But it's
that,
worth
right?
it.
Yeah.
I think they just look fake. Like they go for some size that doesn't match their body, or
Well, that's one of the problems.
like they just want huge knockers, and it's like, wow, yeah, those don't look like they're normal.
Yeah, at that
I
rate,
mean-
I could see why you might not like the look.
I don't know why he brought it up.
The Wachowskis, you know who made the Matrix movies? They definitely looked better as they aged. The brothers, not their sisters, but
Oh shit, Sarah, you're
It's all
getting text on
technicalities.
the podcast.
Yeah.
What's the text?
This is from my mom. She said, just let me know about hanging out today.
any update on Crazy Neighbor?
Oh no, I guess he's gonna try to go to like a program or something. I doubt it, but he's waiting for like a bed to open at this like facility to get help.
So you guys are still in contact with him?
Somebody must be, yeah.
He
For
didn't
me.
come slash tires.
No, it's just so freaking crazy. Like, why don't you people put him in the jail? But it's fine. But yeah, so maybe he'll.
Look at he wants to talk, but he won't talk.
You should buy some meth, throw it in his house, and call the cops.
He's
already
Get rid of
on-
him that quick.
He's already
He's
on meth.
homeless. That's why it's hard to find him.
You have to lace his meth with a little fentanyl.
No, we don't want to do that.
Why would you do that?
This is
That's
that
horrible.
crazy ex-boyfriend guy.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know. I agree with you. It's just tiring. I don't even. Yeah, not much though.
I still think we find Fernandez. What's his name?
I don't know.
Shit.
Don't know his name. Hard to say.
If she told us his name.
I did not.
Said a
Which
super
it was,
unique, super unique Mexican name.
It was weird, yeah.
What's a unique Mexican?
Bob.
His
His name is Bob.
He's the whitest Mexican dude.
Yeah, it's weird. It's unusual.
If he's on fentanyl, then he's very white. That's a very white thing to do.
Bob. She said he's 5'4".
Yeah.
Because Mexicans aren't homeless. When was the last time you saw the homeless Mexican
Yeah,
dude?
they're always working.
Or they're, piled 18 deep inside a studio apartment.
Yeah, exactly. A
You
lot
fit
of
him in
sweat
there like
in there.
sardines.
A lot of sweat.
Okay.
No bathing.
But that's not true at
A
all.
lot
What
of
do you mean?
tacos. A lot of tacos.
I wasn't gonna bring that up. That was in,
What the fuck?
Dwayne's a little racist.
I'm not racist.
When I was
I'm,
working in California.
You come off as a little racist.
I'm the only person here who has a ton of diverse friends. I'm the only person. So if you call me racist of anybody,
Yeah,
what
but
the
see,
fuck does that make
that's
you?
an unfair comparison.
How's that? Because I don't have any friends. Jing!
Me
I knew
too.
he was going to say that.
I got the two are you.
Oh, Jesus
are friends.
Christ.
Tyson, I guess, is a friend.
Yeah.
But he's white and bald, so that doesn't really
he's
count.
a racist.
Dwayne held the door for a black person once. Now he passed himself on the back.
Yeah, I do.
Brings it up any chance
Hell
he
yeah,
gets.
I do. He lets me say the N word.
Gave you the pass just because you're nice to him.
So I'm glad we got an update on, we don't know his name, but Arriba Andale, right?
Frederico.
Frederico? Arrigo.
Yeah, it's not much. I bet he just said that because he didn't want to go to jail, and then
Get him drunk and sprinkle some crack on him.
I just really
Call the
hope
cops.
he stays away.
You can do crack and not go to jail, right?
I don't know.
I think now.
I
Right?
haven't watched the TV show Cops in a couple decades now.
Bad boys.
Still sprinkling crack on people?
I think you might go to jail for sprinkling crack on people.
Not if you're a cop.
Not if you're a cop.
What's that Chappelle bet? Sprinkle some crack on him. Let's get out of here.
What? What the fuck are you talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Chappelle.
So in another move, I thought this was interesting. Can you bring up the Walmart thing? Boom, Walmart. There we go. Walmart. And there's a lot of rumors going around about Walmart, how they're going to charge you yearly to use their self-checkouts and stuff like that. You've heard that. But that's
Wait,
not,
what?
It's
I
not,
didn't
it's
hear
not
that.
true.
Oh.
So, but what is true is Walmart plans to, here's the fees. What Walmart plans to do is if they deem that the self-checkouts are too heavy, they will limit your use of them.
Too heavy. What does that mean?
It doesn't, it's vague, is what they're saying. So the self-checkouts, if they deem that the people that are paying the Walmart Plus plan are not getting through quick enough, right? However they want to germ this up, they're going to make you go to the cashier with huge lines and let people that pay the fee go through.
I wouldn't mind that if there were actual cashiers. There's always like 3 lines open when it's busy.
So that's how they do it. What they do is they force you into getting this so you can go through. And what is it?
so shitty.
What is it? How much is it, Zach? Bring it down. $98 plus
But when you
applicable
get
tax.
a Walmart Plus subscription, don't they deliver to your door for free?
They do.
Why would you go to Walmart if you already had that subscription? I guess that might be the point. Is
Well, you can't steal anything if they're sending it to you.
oh, I can.
So they're going to force everybody into. There is no everybody has to have this to use self-checkouts. No, but they can restrict your access.
Load limiting.
Yeah, to the self-checkout. And then all of a sudden, if they only have 2 cashiers and 98 people in those lines because they don't have Walmart Plus, you're going to say, fuck it, I'm going to get Walmart Plus. So it's a way for them to...
I don't think that's going to happen.
I think fewer people are just going to shop at Walmart.
Where are you going to go?
And the people
Winco.
that do are going to start causing scenes right and fucking left when they have to wait an hour to get through a fucking checkout line.
So what does Winco have? Do they have clothes?
No.
Do they have...
I'm not going to Walmart for clothes.
No, there's poor people who do.
Their general merchandise is very limited.
I've
like
never really been
they've got
into
like a
Winco.
medical aisle
Super
for that
good,
kind of
though.
stuff. They've got like a school supplies aisle.
Oh, they do.
But they don't have clothes. They got dog food and
Bulk food.
animal food and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But It's not like Walmart. Winco is mainly a grocery store.
It's a grocery store.
If fewer people
it's
shop
like
at Walmart,
it's like a Safeway that costs half the price.
So this is a company that's overreaching again. They're going to force you into getting their Walmart Plus. It'll probably come down.
I'll just quit shopping at Walmart. I mean, it's that simple.
Yeah. I don't really buy food at Walmart because it's kind of...
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah, whenever we get like fruit there, it's like, okay, it's cheap, so let's get a bag of oranges. And then you bring them home, they're kind of squishy.
And they mold within a couple of days.
The bananas go brown
meat is
quick.
Fucking disgusting.
Their meat is horrible.
Yeah, we only go there now for like cheap clothes, shampoo, mouthwash.
Yeah,
hygiene stuff basically.
Yeah,
we don't shop. We don't go there for food unless it's like frozen.
I get my meat at the Dollar Tree. That's what I do.
Probably be better quality than
the
Walmart.
Top sirloin. But since they're leaving Spokane,
that's a shame.
It really is a shame.
Is this rat meat? They just shoot rats and then they hang them up.
Oh, we went to Old European. Have you guys been to Old European? It's not a buffet.
No,
we went to breakfast. Have you been there?
No, I've seen it though.
So it was $87.
Oh my god.
4 people.
Oh, okay.
That's not bad.
It's not bad, and the portions were huge. So I got the goulash, but the goulash is weird because it's eggs, potatoes, and sausage. Except this, I'm talking about rat meat. It like these little chunks of brown meat in the fucking thing. They were tasty.
Yeah, rat's tasty.
But I don't know what they were, man.
Rat's exotic.
Yeah, it's exotic. It was a flavor I haven't had before.
If you see me in the subway, just act like you don't know me because I'm chasing down rats.
Anytime I'm outside of this podcast room, I act like I don't know you.
Man.
Yeah. I don't remember. I've never seen Demolition.
Oh my!
Oh yeah,
God.
no, I have with Wesley Snipes and
Sylvester Stallone,
Sandra Bullock.
Yeah,
when he needs toilet paper, so he keeps swearing in front of the demerit dispenser.
Oh, when they go down into the underground sewers area,
that was a sweet area.
Like, do you see any cows around here?
I'm lost.
This is a rat burger.
I don't know what's happening.
Pretty good.
Shit.
Yeah, they do a lot.
You
of
haven't seen that movie either?
I have, but I haven't. And it didn't like
the 3 seashells.
It didn't put anything in my head because it wasn't that great.
That was a great movie.
It was fun. It was fucking hilarious.
That's like I went after you guys said Judge Dredd. Mm-hmm. You said the second one.
No, I said Dredd.
Dredd.
The movie is Dredd. Judge Dredd will get you the Sylvester Stallone version, which is bad.
It's bad.
No, it doesn't follow the comics. It's not faithful to the comics.
Talking about Carl Urban, Dredd.
Yeah, so I went and watched Dredd because it was on Netflix. I'd rather watch Hanzo.
Stop! You don't like that.
I would. I'd rather watch
more
Hanzo.
Sex scenes, right?
Well, yeah, 2
obviously.
I brought that up to
consensual sex scenes.
I brought that up to Chris. Yeah, well, those are the best ones. I brought that up to Chris, and she goes, I said, there's only 2 sex scenes in it. They acted like there was a lot of sex scenes. She goes, yeah, but they were 20 minutes apiece. They really were
extended.
They really were. It was 40 minutes of the movie. Just those 2 guys just lifting her up and down. If there's one recommendation that we can make for you, it's Hanzo the Razor, Sword of Justice. What a great movie that was.
The third one. We need to watch the third one because he ends up getting information from a ghost by raping it.
That's the second one I thought.
I thought it's the third. I don't remember. I was looking it up last night.
You were looking it up last night?
Because I was telling Kim about it.
Yeah, okay.
I was recommending it.
You can't say anything. You didn't get to watch You didn't watch the movie. You and Taylor.
I watched.
You got the Cliff Notes
version. Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. You don't get the full experience of him raping someone twice.
It sounds like a movie I don't want to dedicate brain cells towards.
It looked funny.
It seems like a movie that would make you dumber watching it.
Well,
it's in Japanese.
It's brain.
It is in Japanese. Well, that would be great for you. Can you speak Japanese?
I don't know. Probably not great.
But you can.
Maybe.
How long did you stay in Japan?
I don't even know. Only like 6 months. I was like living there, but I had been there total, if you count it all up, like 2 years time spent in that country.
See, I'd love to go to Japan just to see because it's.
Zach's like, yeah. We get some Asian women. We get some Japanese girls.
That was my plan, dude.
Nobody's putting out over there though.
They put out.
It's just like Korea, their population's like
who puts
in the
out
negative.
over there?
Because
Japanese dudes.
They're overworked.
Japanese dudes.
Yeah.
Of course they do.
None of the women are, though.
Oh,
Otherwise, they wouldn't have a population
here's my
crisis.
sword of justice.
Yeah, a lot of jousting going on over there. It sounds like
No dildos, only chopsticks.
It's wild. It's truly. There's like a sex club over there called Sleeping Beauty. You can look it up.
I don't want to.
I went there. It was fucking crazy.
Hey, Zach, can you bring up a picture of Sleeping Beauty and put it behind us? See what this looks like.
Yeah, in Tokyo.
Tokyo.
Yeah.
It would be cool to go to Japan or Hong Kong. I think.
Sex in the Pods might be bad.
I mean, it'd be cool to go to any country
it was
that's
an open
like
room.
different from ours.
Yeah,
Really,
it would be a culture shock. I think I would be culture
like
shocked.
going to the European countries isn't culture shock.
I bet going to Amsterdam is.
Oh, it was. Matt, my buddy Matt, said when they went to Sweden, his daughter just went, "What the fuck?"
I feel like I'd want to move there.
I don't remember it being that different from anywhere else in Europe or the U.S.
Said it was clean.
It's clean. Yeah, sure. People are a lot more polite.
But so is Salt Lake City.
But
It's
I
the
mean,
cleanest city.
you can get that in pockets over here as well.
In pockets, not a whole country.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's Europe.
Nothing bad.
It's what,
Zach. I can't see
it's
no.
what happens when everybody pays, 40 to 60% of their incomes to actually,
And we already
take
did
care
that.
of a fucking
We've
country.
had this argument.
I know. I understand
Katas.
the U.S. wastes all our money, but
Doesn't look.
You know, you should go for a bachelorette party.
Vote
What?
Detroit.
Oh no.
Just do it for the podcast.
Everyone's super poor. I actually don't know, but I'm super
That's
poor.
racist.
In my
Oh, you
bachelorette
should.
party?
Oh, okay. I thought you
Zach,
typed
just
it.
flip
No, we
flop
can't
back.
afford to go there. No, I doubt you'd find it. It's really discreet. You wouldn't know it if you walked by, and you need a card to get in. It's like a password. Like knock knock. Dude opens it. You give him the membership card, and you get in.
You had to have a
very sketchy.
Hold on, you had to have a membership card.
Well, the dude I went with did.
Of course, because you're the blonde, tall.
He was a tall white Frenchman. So
Was his name Jacques?
It was.
We can't say
Hugo.
names on here.
Jean.
Jean is.
It was-
His name's Hugo.
Yeah.
How come we can't?
Hugo?
How come we can't know the Mexican's name then?
Because that's like local and important, and
Oh,
you guys
God.
would never know about the other dude. He's just a drop in the water.
He's a drop in the
Oh,
water.
what if he watches
the local
this? He's
dude
gonna
might
get so
come over here and
sad.
stab
He
you.
would never.
He's gonna stab me.
He might.
I fuck
You're
him.
the
Did he have a
You're the
mustache?
face of the show.
No,
Yeah.
No.
it was beautiful though. I have a photo of him still.
You're gonna have to be careful of every single Mexican guy you come across, wondering if he's gonna shank you because you've been shit talking this guy for the last 2 weeks.
Oh, fuck him. They're all small.
That's
Except-
not true. What about Danny Trejo? No one would say
How
that
tall
guy's
is he?
fucking small.
Is he like 5'10"?
Who?
Danny Trejo.
Isn't he what? He's the machete.
Yeah.
He's tiny. He's like 5'6".
Is
He's
he really?
tiny.
No way.
Yeah, he's tiny.
Must just be how they film him then.
It's how they film him, and he looks. He
Luis Guzman isn't. He's not skinny, but he's big. He's kind of short though. I don't know any tall Mexicans. I think you're right.
Eddie.
I guess the
Anywho.
moral of this story is
Alvarez.
human genetics are
Estrada.
random across all races on the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but,
there's-
but there's some tall Japanese guys too, right?
That's not true.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, there you go.
He's like 5'10". He's not tall.
I'm 5'10".
Yeah, you're
I'm a girl though. Tall lady.
taller than average for a woman.
Yeah, I think taller than the average man. I think it's 5'9",
That's depressing.
How tall is your mom?
That's what I am.
5'7",
And your dad?
like 6'3".
I'm 5'9".
And that's a good height. You're very
Is
average.
it? No, I consider myself short for a guy.
Are you 5'9"? I feel like I might maybe a lot taller than
You
you.
might be. I don't know.
Because I'm only 5'10". That's like the max.
I think we should measure height and girth. Let's
Yeah.
see how everyone squares up.
No, we're not going to measure girth.
Why not?
We don't want to go there.
Length.
Oh, God, stop it.
I wouldn't want to go there
Dwayne
with
just
you.
doesn't want to win another dick measuring contest.
Look at
is what
American
it is.
Slugger over here.
Stop it. One podcast, please.
Not gonna happen. Dude's wearing a baseball hat because he's got a bat in his pants.
He says that now, but by the end of the podcast, he's going to have a story to tell us about his youth.
I'm not
Sonya.
going to tell any stories today.
Oh, speaking of St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah!
Last St.
This
Patrick's
time,
Day
back
when
when
I was 16.
17.
I ever tell you about Veronica?
Which one?
6 redheads in a row.
No.
It was like a parade on my dick.
Da-da-da. Speaking of, let's go through, got a little trivia for everybody. Let's go person by person.
What kind of trivia?
What's today?
I don't know. Sunday?
Redhead.
The
Na, 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 na. The
Is it-
17th
wait,
of March.
Is it St. Patrick's Day today?
That's what the fuck?
Well, I mean, you put this shit up for like 3 weeks before Thanksgiving and Christmas and shit. I don't know. Maybe it's next week.
Today we're streaming on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, hooray.
Everybody's at the fucking parade.
Another fake holiday.
Oh God, this is a fucking cocksucker.
How is this supposed to like affect my life?
It's not.
Well, then why even mention it?
Well, you don't.
Yeah, it
stop it.
affected you.
I'm sure I've got green somewhere.
I don't think you do.
At one point, I debated getting a green tattoo for it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I got green on mine too.
Then I was like, fuck it. Oh yeah, there you
didn't
go.
really-
Yeah.
God, that
See?
it doesn't work. You have to have an article
That's-
of clothing.
I know,
no,
wearing
no,
it. That's
a
green.
fucking
That's
tattoo that is
green.
green. I don't give a fuck.
You wouldn't because you're not wearing
Tattoo's
green.
I'm
like
wearing-
an article of clothing.
My cock is partially green.
Yeah, well, I'd get that
It's
checked
got
out.
mold on
Yeah,
it.
I'd go to a doctor.
What?
Yeah, see a physician.
All
Quick
right,
about that.
let's start out. Who wants to go first?
Just one walking STD over here.
Who wants to go first for trivia?
What happens if we get it wrong?
Nothing.
Hammer to the dome.
You will be shamed.
You want to put this on your arm?
No.
Anybody?
How about he puts it on his neck? That went well.
Oh yeah, it felt great.
No, it's dead. Nothing happens. So we don't have to shock anybody
We
today.
slash a tire for every time you get an answer.
Sarah, let's start with you.
Okay.
According to folklore,
Award.
what's a leprechaun's occupation?
Easy one to start us off.
Is it? Oh my god. I'm
What's a leprechaun's occupation?
wish granter.
Are we like just starting somewhere and going around
Yep.
until either
Yep.
all of us miss it or one of us gets it?
No, we can do that.
Okay.
We can do that.
They grant wishes.
No,
Maybe. Gosh, I didn't even know they worked.
they work.
What does
He's
it do?
security for a bowl of cereal.
No,
They're after me Lucky Charms.
no. Dude, that's one of our questions.
Shoe cobbler.
You already had your chance.
I mean,
Makes sense.
aren't they
actually.
gold hoarders or something like that? I don't know.
No, they are shoemakers.
Oh my god!
I remembered in the end.
What does it have to do with gold then?
That's how
like-
they
like-
make their gold.
We're moving on.
Okay, well, I got in the wrong profession then. Fuck.
Shoemaker.
Jesus Christ.
The cauldron's full of gold
I know.
everywhere.
What have I been doing with my life?
Okay, Andrew. This is your question. What do the 3 leaves on the shamrock represent according to Irish tradition?
What do they represent?
What does it represent? The 3 leaves.
How many testicles each leprechaun has?
Close.
Close?
Close.
Oh shit!
Taylor.
Prosperity, fertility, and virility.
Wrong.
No.
That was it.
I don't know.
I know you guys are both. Those are dead crack on great. Sarah, I'll repeat the question for you. What do the 3 leaves on the shamrock represent according to Irish tradition?
Luck, money, having a good time.
You're not having a good time. Okay.
No, that's the 3rd leaf. Having a good time.
Having a good time.
I'm wrong.
It represents the Holy Trinity. The Father, the Son, and
Oh
the
my
Holy Ghost.
God.
Jesus
Fucking
Christ,
Catholics.
those cunts.
Yeah.
Catholics have to ruin everything, even leprechauns. Fuck.
Okay. Are you ready, Taylor?
Probably not.
I bet they had the symbol and it meant something else before the
What is it-
Catholics
what is
got a
it,
hold
like-
of it.
Have we not got one right yet?
I
We're
got
0 for
shoe.
2.
I got
After
shoe
the
one.
fact.
Nobody.
After the fact.
I still count that.
No, you can, but in
No,
your,
we're gonna get
your
all of these
make-believe
wrong.
world,
It's
Okay.
fucking St. Patrick's Day. Who gives a shit?
the Irish.
They don't even give a shit.
They
They,
do.
probably find it offensive.
They're
I bet
drinking
we
right now.
celebrate more than they do.
Yeah, I bet.
We just find any excuse to start.
They
getting
go
absolutely
and celebrate
smashed.
with a pint.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure that's it. That's the extent of it.
we celebrate with the case.
Okay, let's just go through our trivia.
Case of piss water in the
According,
U.S.
according to legend, Taylor, what animal did St. Patrick drive out of Ireland? According to legend, what animal did he drive out of Ireland?
The Predators.
Oh, God. Correct, kind of. What animal? What do you think they have in Ireland that they need gone?
The Loch Ness Monster.
What?
You know this.
Yeah.
The Loch Ness Monster,
Wrong,
obviously.
wrong.
Come on.
Sarah.
Snakes.
Snakes is correct.
Oh
Snakes.
my god!
Like generic garter snakes?
Snakes. Well, there is
Like
no.
like any snakes?
There is no on your
Is
home.
that why they don't have
on your
anacondas up there anymore?
homeland? On your homeland, Well, you should know this.
It's not
Your
my
homeland.
homeland.
Your homeland.
Never fucking been there.
Redhead.
Yeah.
Um,
So?
We need to do the 23andMe.
I'm
not going to do it.
I
I'm
lost
not
the
going to do it.
genetic lottery in my family. What the fuck does that have to do with Ireland?
Are you the only one with the red hair?
Yes. You have to go back to
What
my
the-
great grandmother to find red hair.
Oh, motherfucker.
Pretty sure the mailman had
What
some
the-
part in
yeah,
my
what the
conception.
fuck is your mom doing?
Well, apparently it was having a lot of fun. Yep.
All right. So,
Moving on!
Sarah's the only one to get one correct.
2 correct. But
Two,
yeah.
one.
That's all right.
One in your make-believe world.
Okay.
I know you know so much about St. Patrick's Day.
I didn't either.
What are the 3 colors on the Irish flag?
Got it. Already. I already know.
Yeah, what is it?
Orange, white, green.
She's killing this. You guys fucking suck.
Killing
You guys suck.
We're just not nearly as worldly as she is.
Exactly. She's been to Japan. Well, you've been to Europe, right?
Yeah.
Where have you been?
Canada.
Oh, me too. That was so fun. Right across the border.
I've been to
Oh, Niagara
Canada.
Falls.
Everybody's been to fucking Canada. I went to Canada on a goddamn school field trip.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
honestly, yeah,
we
people around
rode
here
the
that have
Victoria
never
Clipper
left
up
the
there and
state.
everything. I mean,
I don't know what the heck that is.
you don't know what the Victoria Clipper is?
I don't
I don't know
It's a boat that takes you from the Puget Sound up to Vancouver Island.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ, you fucking
He-
goddamn Spokane motherfuckers.
He's not worldly at all.
Not even near a body of water.
No.
Fuck you.
Heck.
Okay, here you go, Andrew. What's the tagline for the breakfast cereal, Lucky Charms?
Shit. Tricks are for kids.
Stop it. You have to do it in your leprechaun voice.
I don't have a leprechaun voice.
What are they?
They're after me, Lucky Charms.
No.
Lucky Charms are
No.
What?
They're not. No. Do you know the tagline?
Can't wait to get a little piece of me inside you.
God.
Wait, what's the question?
The question is the tagline for breakfast cereal, Lucky Charms. You already had your chance. Sarah,
Oh, they're magically delicious.
fucking up. 3.
It's
She's killing it.
Yeah.
She's
I
killing
would have
it.
guessed that too.
what's the little song? The jingle. Is that not their tagline?
That's just
The
what he
tagline,
says.
they're magically delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is that.
What's the
I can't fucking believe it. She's killing you guys.
Yeah.
What's the plain
That's what
snakes and
happens
rainbows?
when you got two people who probably just don't give a single fuck.
You think I looked? How do I know all that? I don't know.
Do you eat Lucky Charms on a regular basis?
No, those are gross.
I find Lucky Charms to be absolutely revolting.
I mean, I don't. It's too much.
Who likes
Taylor.
to eat hard marshmallows? I mean, fucking seriously.
That's the best part of the
Gross.
cereal. I don't like the
They're
other.
fantastic.
Fuck.
All right, Taylor. Located in Northern Ireland, what popular TV show uses beech tree lined walkways known as the Dark Hedges?
Oh, this one's cake.
The fuck kind of question is this?
It's apparently it's cake. He knows the answer. Do you know the answer?
I don't even understand half the question.
Yeah.
Located in Northern
didn't pay
Ireland,
attention.
what popular TV show used a beech tree lined walkway known as the Dark Hedges?
Oh,
You know it?
maybe.
Fuck, I don't know. Harry Potter?
Can I guess?
No.
I don't know what the fuck that even is
We're
supposed
going
to
in
mean.
a circle here.
You better not get it.
I feel I probably won't.
What do you want me to repeat the question for
The
you?
Lord of the Rings show.
Wrong.
Yeah, I figured.
Peaky Blinders.
What is it?
Peaky Blinders.
No, Game of
shit.
Thrones.
Oh my god.
Fuck cares.
I know.
Game of Thrones.
Game
fuck.
of Thrones.
Wouldn't have guessed that.
That whole series was ruined by 2 seasons.
Yeah.
So fuck it.
Ruined by 2 douchebags.
Okay, Sarah, you ready?
And apparently they're ruining the 3 body problem too.
What's the 3 body problem?
It's their new series.
What's it
Comes
called?
out.
Nobody
It's
knows.
called the 3 body problem.
No. All right.
I haven't even heard
Nobody
of that.
cares.
It's
That's what
sci-fi.
we really don't care about, Taylor. Okay, Sarah, you're up next. Why is St. Patrick's Day celebrated on March 17th?
Is it always on March 17th?
It's always on March 17th.
What day is that? Saturday? It's Sunday?
It goes all over the fucking place,
Oh, fuck.
depending on the year.
That was that guy's, that's the day he drove the snakes out.
Wrong.
I don't know.
Is it some sort of Independence Day
Wrong.
for them?
Is that your final answer?
It's Saint Nicholas. It was his birthday.
No, it's not his birthday. Taylor.
I'm sure it's some stupid Catholic bullshit.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
It's the day he died.
So some stupid Catholic bullshit. I did get it right,
who died?
technically.
Saint Nick.
No, St. Patrick.
Oh shit! I completely forgot what the dude's name was. That's unfortunate. I didn't
Even
have
though
the
we've
little
been staring at it all fucking
graphic
for the last hour.
Okay. This is to you, Andrew. Are you ready? Veins popping out of your forehead. This is difficult for you. Look at that son bitch. He's got two of them popping up. What U.S. president was the first Irish Catholic to be elected to office?
First Irish Catholic?
First Irish Catholic.
He came over in a potato boat.
Potato boat.
Yep.
No, wait. Did
Yeah,
he really?
totally. Yeah.
Came over? No, because he would have had to have been born in the U.S., you dick. Was he a redhead?
No. What redheaded president have we ever fucking had?
Irish Catholic. It must have been, I don't know. Oh, it must have been a long, was it that long ago? Or was it one of the most recent 10 presidents? Was it?
Just name a president from the last 50 years.
50 years.
50
okay.
years.
Shit. That was.
No, you got to go back further than that.
Really?
Last
Well,
80, last 80 years.
Yeah, I
Was that
guess so.
Kennedy? I'm going to say Kennedy.
Correct.
Oh, shit. Because I knew he was Catholic. I just didn't know he was Irish.
Irish Catholic. Yeah. All right.
Looks like we're tied.
Oh no.
No, you're not. It's 3-1.
Oh, now you're taking that first point?
and with her,
Yeah.
she's saying she's 4-1, which is
Oh
not.
my god, even better.
Yeah, you're 3-1.
Oh my god.
We only have a few of these to go for him to catch up. So I think you're going to. And Taylor's is fucking lagging behind.
What I got the last one was saying it was some Catholic bullshit.
No, that does not.
It totally was the answer, though.
What's the average, Taylor? What's the average number of drinks consumed per person on St. Patrick's Day? The average number. 1 to 10.
4.
Is that your final answer?
Any number's a guess, so yeah, sure, why not?
Correct.
Oh my god.
Hooray!
That would have been what I would have guessed that also.
I would not.
Okay, Sarah.
He said drinks, though. Like, one drink in the U.S. is 12 ounces. But over there, isn't like a pint, like, what, 16 ounces?
It's a pint.
I think
What does that transfer to ounces?
So a pint I can't remember, but it's less. It's what a pint of milk is what you get in school.
I got a carton.
One of those small cartons is a pint.
Like this?
Yeah, that's a pint.
There's no way.
So their idea of a pint it must be different than ours because whenever they say, give me a pint of ale, it's like this big jumbo fucking glass.
Or that's just what you've seen in the movies.
That's what I've seen in the movies.
There you go.
Sarah, what's the estimated market value of a leprechaun pot of gold, 1,000 coins? What's the estimated value?
Like in today money?
What does each coin weigh?
1,000 gold coins?
They're an ounce.
They're an ounce each?
Yeah.
That can't be. Because the stereotypical coins are like this big. An ounce is...
You've seen
an ounce
them.
of gold is way smaller than that.
You've seen them in person.
I've seen what in person?
The gold.
I have.
I've seen gold covered
He's just shitting on
fucking
us.
chocolate.
Can you? She's trying to concentrate.
No, she's
How
not.
many ounces are in a gold coin, would you say?
You're concentrating.
Depends on the size.
Exactly.
That's what I'm asking.
It's all up for debate.
How
I
much
know!
is 1,000 ounces of gold?
Right. 1,000 gold pieces, yes.
Okay.
Estimated in today's value.
What's today's value? Oh god. It's a lot, right?
It's a lot.
So $2 million.
So it's 1.9 million. I'm gonna
Hey!
it's close
What about
enough.
the rest of us?
I'm
We
sorry.
should have
Wait a
gotten
minute.
answers.
Wait a
No, we can't
minute.
even
No.
pull ahead.
I'm saying that's close enough.
If this is
1.9.
Price is Right, you would've gotten it wrong.
Yours was 4.2, but I gave you 4 because you were that close.
You didn't do that with my Lucky Charms.
Yeah, because you fucking suck.
I got it. I won it.
Yeah, okay.
Shit.
Andrew. What's a cheerful Irish greeting is often associated with St. Patrick's Day?
Hello?
Is that your final answer? God, who wants to be a millionaire? We'd all be fucking broke except for Sarah.
Good day, mate.
That's
Australian.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. Hip hip hooray.
No. Taylor.
I don't know.
That's your final answer.
Yeah,
I don't know.
What was it again?
All right. She's really taking this serious now that she's winning.
Yeah.
What cheerful Irish greeting is often associated with St. Patrick's Day?
A cheerful Irish greeting?
Yes.
Oi, prick!
Again, you're Australian.
Like equivalent to hello, basically? Like, is that where we're going with this?
It's what they say to each other when they meet each other. Like, hello. But they say,
good day.
Shit.
Throw shrimp on the Barbie.
I think they just follow each other's balls.
That's part of it.
That's what I do.
Greeting. What if you go up to a female?
Fondle the balls.
Fondle the
Don't
balls.
all Scottish chicks have balls?
Yeah. Okay, we're waiting, Sarah.
I don't know.
It is top of the morning to
Oh my
you.
fucking God.
Shit.
Top of the morning to you.
That seems like a stereotype.
Okay, that was you.
I mean, aren't all stereotypes grounded in reality?
Sarah, it is your turn.
Yeah.
Which best-selling Irish band features Larry Mullen, Adam Clayton, Edge, and Bono?
I don't know. Green Day? I don't know.
Wrong.
Wait, seriously? She doesn't know this?
I don't like music. You guys.
Wait, what? Everybody knows the answer to this.
But you might not get to you.
I know I'm not because it's obvious.
I don't know.
What makes you think I'm going to get it?
Because you just said half of it.
Did I?
Yeah.
What
It's
was
U2.
it? Who?
You too.
I've never even heard of it.
Oh my
You're
God.
lying.
Yeah, no, everyone's heard of you too.
I
Beautiful
probably-
day with or without you.
I've heard Beautiful Day.
Okay.
I've heard that. I didn't know that was. I've never heard the name of the band.
Shit.
Okay.
Terrible.
Shit.
Awful.
Our final question. What? Yes, you already won.
Oh, yay.
He's got 2, you got 4. What must a leprechaun divulge if captured?
Is this my question?
Yeah.
Oh, where the pot of gold is.
Where to find hidden treasure. So, close enough.
It shouldn't be hidden because you follow a fucking rainbow to get it. It's very not hidden.
No, at the end of a rainbow is the pot of gold.
Right.
But he's telling you where hidden treasure is.
Not just the pot of gold.
Yes.
Okay.
Come on, man. I'm giving it to you.
Why would he want to tell you where his gold is when he could just tell you where treasure is?
Well,
Yeah, okay.
bargaining.
Points
That
you-
makes sense. That does, okay. So he's going to try and trick you.
That's all he does is trick you. I'm seeing if I have anything
Those
else.
shysters.
Motherfucker. Because I didn't prepare for this at
Goddamn
all.
Irish dwarfs.
What?
You can't say that, dude.
Isn't
just
dwarf
did.
That's like the N-word for Scottish
Isn't
people.
dwarf the normal term for a little person nowadays?
I don't know what they like.
Little people, right?
You call them fun size. You call them stumpy.
You can't say midget.
Oh,
You can't say dwarf.
it's little people.
Little people.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
I feel like
Children
that'd be more
are little
offensive.
people.
I feel like children are children.
I'm confused.
I mean, they're literally little people.
You bend down and say, hey, little
But
guy.
they're
But there's a
not.
distinction between someone who is a little person and an adult.
Yeah.
So why would you call, once again, can't use the word midget
You just did.
as little person?
I mean,
There has to be a distinction between a child, which is
Okay.
a literal little person.
I have this. I know what they're called.
What?
Gross.
Oh,
They're called gross.
Call them cannon fodder.
Gross. Yeah.
Don't they still have dwarf tossing events in like red states?
Yeah. Try that shit with my daughter. So she's 5'2", and if you call her a dwarf, she'll.
But she's not a dwarf.
I know. She always tells me
There-
that. You got to be
there-
like
there's a
4'9" or
cutoff
below.
limit. Yep.
4'9" or below.
And you can get like money from the government, right? If you're under a certain height, because
Yeah,
can.
you're disabled.
you call them disabled.
We're pretty, like, I'm pretty certain that Zevran is going to be a proportional dwarf.
Why?
Just, you put him with kids his age and he's like, he looks tiny.
That,
He's
doesn't, that doesn't mean anything.
It means he could be a proportional dwarf.
How much did he weigh when he was born?
I don't know. Can't remember.
Come on, man.
No, seriously, I don't remember.
Like,
I remember the first two, but I don't remember what he was.
when you went in there, did he look smaller than the rest of the babies?
Well, I mean, considering he was in the NICU for weeks.
Is he going to be a short redhead?
Yeah.
Oh,
Probably.
God, he's doomed. The short redhead. He's going to think, with a name like Zevran, they are going to follow him for a pot of gold.
Okay, I'm
Maybe,
gonna stop this
Shit.
right here. Whatever is in the water at Taylor's house, Taylor's pretty average.
As
Slightly,
far as,
I'm gonna say 6,
yeah, I would say I'm a 6.
and your
Solid
wife, your
6.
wife's a solid 7.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay, that's you played up a little bit. His kids are attractive. So whatever the mishmash that happened, his kids are good-looking kids.
That's good.
So even if he's a dwarf, he's still good-looking.
Well, and he'll be a proportional dwarf. It's
Although-
not like he'll be
stop
all
it.
out of whack. Or
Oh, yeah,
anything
stop
like
it.
that.
like big limbs.
Yeah,
and
he'll
a
just
short
he
body.
will literally be a little person.
Stop it! No, I just realized. Stop it! We saw the picture of him and Taylor as babies. They are exactly the fucking same.
No, my hair was like flame.
Dude, I can
orange.
bring those pictures up. You and him.
You've never seen a picture of me as a child.
You gave us the pictures.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. Of you and your son.
Pull up that sex picture
What?
again, because that's.
I
I,
haven't-
think
I'm
that might be
like,
the
I
closest
When he was
we're
a,
gonna get.
you as a baby and him as a baby were exactly the fucking same. So hold on. Now
I have
he's
no
a 6.
recollection of giving
He's
you
a
these
solid
pictures.
6. We can bring it up. I'll put it up. Solid 6, but he's a midget with a
you
bad
go.
attitude. Oh, that's newer. Yeah.
Yeah, that's from like last Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Babies.
babies are gross.
That's
When-
what you
when-
call little people as babies.
So we're redefining them. They're no longer gross.
Babies are gross.
No, babies are gross.
What?
Babies. Like,
Dude, they fucking put everything in their mouths.
Well, I do too. But
Fucking
They're
don't-
they're
who
little
doesn't?
fucking plague bringers.
Doesn't bring fucking
plague bringers.
everybody put shit in their mouth.
I
wanna
went
see how-
I went almost 8 years.
Yeah.
I never got the flu.
Right.
I never got anything. I was not sick for 8 fucking years.
You've been sick nonstop for
From
the
the
last 2
point
years,
my
dude.
last 2 children learned to not put every goddamn thing they perceive into their mouths.
They're horrible children.
And now that we have a baby, I have been nothing but fucking sick for the last 2 years. Constantly.
Did you bring
that's-
that up with your wife?
Maybe that's because you have cancer.
It could be.
Yeah.
We're beating you with hammers.
At least then I know that eventually, hopefully sooner rather than later, I won't have to deal with this bullshit world anymore. And then if there is a God,
So-
I can flip him off on my way down to hell.
Such a good outlook to have.
Yeah.
Such a solid
I mean,
outlook.
you know, end the suffering, right? We'll all get there eventually. I'm just going to, you know, get there a little bit sooner than you. It's okay.
car accidents. You never know. Hey, you know.
I can't wait
they-
to disperse into nothingness.
Well, they say babies, like, as adults, like, if you think of anything in this room, like, you know what it feels like in your mouth. Like, if you put that in your mouth right now, you know what it'd feel like, you know? Like, if I put these keys in my mouth, I would know. Like, I know what that would be like.
Can I put your keys in my mouth?
Sure, yeah. But, like, you know, and they say that's because babies are always, like, doing that from a young age. So
Let me
that's
see your
why.
keys. That's a weird car key.
Yeah, it is.
That's for a Ford?
It's a Jaguar.
Shit. What the fuck? It's like a, oh, that's crazy.
Like a skeleton key almost.
If you want a Jaguar, you can get one too for like $3,000.
I don't
Wow.
want a $3,000 because I know that
What?
the maintenance
I can't
costs on that
afford
thing
that.
would be insane.
Yeah.
I can't afford that.
It's a 24-year-old Jaguar, just so people aren't like, oh my god, Jaguar. No, that thing's like old as shit. You should hear me drive. It sounds so squeaky. I love that car though.
That's dope. That's dope.
I'm just glad we don't have to get emissions tested anymore in Washington State.
Yeah,
That's nice.
I was talking about that yesterday.
Why? Because I'm going to steer a catalytic converter and you'd fail?
No, it's just it's a pain in the ass. Before I can get my tabs, I have to go have someone stick a fucking tube up my tailpipe.
Up his hole.
Yeah.
You have to
The
have some-
fuck? Why should I have to go through that?
fucking- oh, poor Taylor had to get a tube stuck up his hole.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, God.
My emissions are fine.
I might go in for voluntary emissions if that's what's involved.
Oh, God.
Dwayne's just done.
No, I just, oh, God. Ass jokes, dick jokes. All about that.
But it's amazing how naturally they flow, though.
Yeah.
One day, me and Andrews, his asshole's going to find my dick. Ah.
Hang around with somebody long enough,
Yeah.
the odds keep increasing.
Yeah, he keeps fucking around. He's going to find out. I'm going to be one of those.
And it's that attitude that gives him hope.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I've spent a half an hour trying to get that fucker in before. I'll take
There's
my
not
time.
enough lube in the world.
Oh, can you
even
bring
with my ass openings.
So, hey, can you bring up the dogs? We have a love triangle going on at the house. This is. I
What a
forgot
weird
all
looking
about
dog.
this. Oh fuck! Bring us down.
Are there like?
So we have 2 males and a female. The one on the left is Coda. That's our podcast mascot. The one in the middle is the female, and the one is the dad.
She's just getting used and abused. It's like a Smurf situation, right? Where she's the only female Smurf.
So the dad on the right-hand side, he goes out, and because that's the one Chris wants to breed him with because he's a Merle. And he's just humping air. He needs some Cialis. He's not getting his job done. So she swaps off of him. And then she goes to my dog, which is on the left, Coda. And he doesn't know how to mount somebody from the backside, so he decides that he's going to fuck her from the side. She's just bobbing her head like she knows what that's about.
Yeah, I've seen dogs do that.
Oh, okay.
I've done that.
That's what
do you
personal
stimulate
experience.
For the old dog, do you get up there with, you get all handsy just to try and like guide it in?
So
I think you need to help him out. Just Red Rocket.
No,
Red
my wife had Basset Hounds before, and she was out there, hold the dog. So she's jacking off the male dog, trying to get him hard so he can, yeah. It was like, what are we doing here? Why are you jacking off a fucking dog? Don't they do this naturally? But anyways, yeah, my dog's a
Not
side
when they've
fucker.
been inbred to be corgis.
No, not these dogs. The Basset Hounds she was jacking off. So the one on the right, he's had puppies before, but he's old, and now he can't get a boner. So he's just out there humping air with a limp dick.
Oh
just
my God.
pushing air.
Womp womp.
And then my dog's on the side of her trying to fuck her.
It's a 3-way situation.
Yeah, he's got a big boner and he just can't get it done. Anyways, that's a little love triangle we've got going on in our life.
Wow.
Exciting.
Yeah. Oh, it really is exciting.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
You go up on the deck and you just watch them for hours trying to fuck her, and they just can't get the job done. Like somebody's got to show them how to do it, and I'm just the man to do it. I've never been a dog fucker before, but
when it's a corgi, you
but
make
it's a corgi.
exceptions.
Well, yeah, we'll widen that hole so they can get in there.
Shit.
God damn it! It's almost as gross as midgets, right? Almost.
Dog fuckers.
Oh,
I thought we said we can't say that.
It's little people. Little people. It's almost as gross as little people.
Horizontal challenge. Or I guess vertically.
Maybe we can get a midget on here to throw.
Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to do that anymore in Washington State.
If they agree to it.
I didn't
Yeah.
think that.
Why would that be? Yeah.
Yeah.
They can ban activities.
What?
I think it's legal.
It's called
God damn Jay
midget tossing.
Inslee. It's what?
Isn't it called midget tossing?
Can't have any fun anymore.
Dwarf throwing?
We'll get Sarah out there.
Let's see.
Throwing a motherfucker around.
Well, say we're in Idaho.
I could not pick up anybody.
Yeah, you could.
I'm very weak.
Maybe we'll just get his baby over here and we'll throw that fucker around. It's going to be a midget.
When you see a gross midget, you automatically get the strength needed to throw that midget at least
God.
8 feet.
Have you guys never seen the show Little Women LA or Little Women Atlanta or New York? I freaking love those series. It's all about like these sassy little women, like in their drama. I know so
Are
much.
they reality TV shows?
Yeah.
So is this midget talk upsetting you?
No, I don't care. Do what you want. But I'm just thinking of those shows. You guys should watch those shows. They're so good.
Oh, it looks like in 2019 it failed.
It failed.
Because people
Oh my
love tossing
God.
their midgets.
That's so fucked
Because it's
up.
unconstitutional.
What the fuck?
Yo, you can take my guns, you can take my freedom, but goddamn, if you take my midget tossing.
In January of 24, bill to ban dwarf tossing set for Senate committee hearing. Then in March 13th of 2019, dwarf tossing ban among failed Washington bills.
Jesus
So,
Christ.
I guess it's technically still legal.
That's really funny the
We
way
can-
you described it.
We can throw some fucking midgets. Them goddamn Republicans.
I bet they can charge a premium, though. I bet they can. Because when's the last time you saw like an actual midget?
An actual midget?
Oh, well.
Very, really often.
Yeah?
This
What?
guy. Yeah.
Dollar Tree.
No, this guy, he rides like, you know, those skateboards with one wheel and they're electric in the middle?
Yeah.
That'd be funny. Dude, the circus is that way, buddy. You're going the wrong direction.
No, I see him a lot. He goes past my house like frequently.
Oh,
Just
man.
because
There's more than a few in Spokane.
I bet you could see some at the parade.
I bet you there's more midgets in Spokane than black people.
Probably.
Yeah.
The problem is when your eye level is up here.
You never see them.
Yeah.
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 That makes sense.
You're just walking by, and when you see them out of the corner of your eye, you're like, oh, there's just kids standing over there.
It's hard to stop laughing.
Is it?
Apparently, when I see your midget son. Are you going to be upset that your son's a midget?
No.
What if he's a gay midget?
Well, that'd be fun.
Aye.
Fine if he doesn't want to live in my house anymore.
Right? Because the basement is Taylor's.
I mean, if I was a conservative evangelical Christian, that would be something I would absolutely say.
That's fair.
Oh, shit.
I don't know. Yeah, like, none of that shit matters because it's not my life. That's what it comes down to. People can fuck who they want to fuck.
What?
I know. It's a crazy concept. Of course, you can't do that with animals in Washington State. That's illegal now.
Is it?
You obviously haven't watched our previous podcast because we had the nephew of the guy who...
Was he the nephew?
Yeah.
Of course, the nephew,
Who prompted... His uncle was the guy who got fucked to death on a farm by a horse.
He wasn't Mr. Hands, but he was in that ring.
That prompted the bill to ban bestiality in Washington State.
He just sent me the picture. He just sent me his uncle's picture.
What?
That's freaking great. I just watched Mr. Hands documentary about that whole circle of dudes like doing that. I'm like,
we've also seen the nephew's cock.
Have you?
I have not, but
that's probably.
Do you have Corey's cock on there still?
He was in the circle. He was in the ring.
He looks like a guy who would fuck animals.
Animal fucker.
That guy there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You think he's...
Yeah, he's getting handsy with that cow, for sure.
Oh, my God.
He named one of his little horses. He sent me a picture of the horse that he named Corey.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we could fuck him?
So
That's weird. Your nephew's name is Corey, so you name a horse after it so you can have the horse fuck you. There's something wrong there.
The video that everyone saw of the dude getting fucked by a horse wasn't the cause of his death. It was after that. I just learned.
I swear this is Mr.
Probably
Hands.
blood hemorrhages.
Yeah, that's
loss of blood would definitely be something that would happen when a horse gets overzealous and fucks you into the ground.
We've gone over this
That's
before.
just a natural consequence.
I'll have to watch it again.
I swear it's the same guy.
What did he die of?
Mr. Hands died of
Pleasure.
a slow bleed out.
Who's the same guy?
Yeah.
The guy, you guys are they're saying it wasn't Mr. Hands?
Oh, no, it was Mr. No, sorry. Mr. Hands is the one that died, but this guy,
Yeah.
his uncle, was part of that group.
That's fucking crazy.
The horse fuckers.
Yeah.
The horse.
It was a whole farm, so not just exclusively horse fuckers,
Oh.
animal fuckers.
What would you fuck? What kind of animal would you fuck?
The human animal?
Okay. Where would you draw the line?
I'd go with a Clefairy, I think.
Clefairy.
Yeah, so Pokemon is your lion.
Some Pokemon. Eevee, for sure.
Eevee's like a cat size.
Yeah.
A small dog.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
man.
Machoke. Yeah, I'd let him choke me out. I'd let him have his way with me, for sure.
Yeah. Machoke.
Yeah.
Yep.
No electric types, though?
God, no, dude. No, thank you. I got enough stimulation. I don't want to, like, post-orgasm get zapped or something. That'd be miserable. No Pikachu.
No Pikachu. The cutest Pokemon of all.
That's not true.
What?
Mr. Mime.
Mr. Mime.
Mm-hmm.
I love bringing it up, how when Pokemon Go came out, so we're all hopping on Pokemon Go, and a guy we used to work with who's eaten hot stuff with us had every Pokemon within a week from all four corners of the world.
GPS spoofer.
Yeah. Why, Ron? Why do you have the guy? Which one was from Australia? He had him. Like, did you visit Australia? Were you doing Pokemon Go down there? Because remember they were continent based. Where
This is back before they banned you for using that kind of stuff.
So
that was so much fun, though. Pokemon Go was incredible when it came out.
For about a week or two.
No, we did it longer than that.
And it was like,
for
wow,
like a whole year.
This is fucking boring.
We had a Pokestop out at
This
work.
is like the
we probably still
lamest
do.
fucking bullshit ever.
It's because the fights were miserable. The collecting was great.
The whole
but the
game
fights,
was miserable.
I really liked the game. The game was a lot of fun.
The game was like the most bare bones, feature poor Pokemon game in existence.
It's because it was all money based at that point.
Exactly. It was a cash grab.
It was still a lot of fun to be able to collect and grab Pokemon and go to the stops. The stops.
Everyone
was walking around outside.
It was crazy. You going downtown? Did you go downtown?
Of course.
Yeah.
And
Fucking seeing
then COVID came along and nobody wanted to go outside anymore and it killed the whole thing.
I don't know when Paige stopped playing Pokemon Go.
We need another game like that, but like with like Playboys or something.
With Playboys?
You walk around and collect just chicks.
Yeah.
Like fake ones, not real ones, because I don't have a van.
Pick one. It's easy. Go get a van.
Yeah, I need to get a van.
Me too, but for other reasons.
What other reasons?
Just thrifting, getting garbage. I just want to go dumpster diving so bad. But you can't. I don't know where. Where are these dumpsters that I can go into and not get in trouble? Don't know.
I mean, dumpster diving is literally illegal, isn't it?
No, not if it's on public area.
Yeah, but what good shit's going to be dumped into a public dumpster?
Well, I mean,
I
like,
can understand if you're diving into a dumpster behind Best Buy.
yeah, but if that dumpster, the Best Buy dumpster, is on,
locked.
yeah, it's also locked. But sometimes they just have them out on the public area, and you can like get in there. But I don't know where any of those are.
Think of all the used condoms.
Oh, I am.
That you could wash out and resell.
Yeah.
Marketplace would be going fucking crazy.
I go to Goodwill for my condoms. Shit.
You go to, exactly.
Rinse them out.
And then somebody comes to your house and inspects them before they
tastes
fucking
like
get
it's
them.
already used.
Yeah. Can we re-roll this?
Obviously. Yeah.
Obviously. Yeah. You have to get like a condom roller.
Yeah, like a cigarette roller.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. That only makes sense.
Yep.
Did you just look it up?
What?
Dumpster diving?
Yeah.
And?
It is technically legal in all 50 states.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
As long as it's on public and you're not, littering and being a nuisance.
You've looked this up?
Yeah, I want to go. I used to when I was a kid.
Oh, fuck. Do it.
I don't want to go to jail or get like a trespass from a store I like.
A white female. You're not going to jail for anything.
That's true, especially on a first offense.
But they see that you're on your Adderall and...
It's prescription.
It's prescription that you're
prescription.
not abusing it.
After one of your 55 hours staying up binges and you got that crazy look in your eye.
Yeah.
I don't think they're taking you to jail.
How long?
Please, I need my pills.
Yeah, let's
Please.
bring that up. How long were you up?
I was awake for 55 hours.
Why?
I don't like sleeping. I got stuff to do and I don't get tired. I just get sick. The sickness makes me have to go to bed.
Oh.
I wish I could do that. That sounds
Yeah.
great. I get super tired if I'm awake for more than 12 hours.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired right now.
Bad.
I'm always tired.
You're always tired.
It's the cancer.
It's the
my
cancer.
It's slowly spreading. It's just draining me of energy.
It's a lack of sun.
I don't
Would
know
you
what
rather
to
it be
do.
a mallet so it's quicker?
I mean, yeah, obviously.
Jesus
It wouldn't be as much fun.
I mean, instant death?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd take that over slow, painful,
No, the three
wasting
of us,
disease every single fucking day.
if Taylor's cancer diagnosis is confirmed, we're going to beat him to death with hammers.
Okay.
No, beating to death with
Right.
hammers was not what I agreed to.
What'd you agree to?
Instantaneous large mallet death
Okay.
is the only
Well,
way to go.
it was just
like
a-
the kind
it
of
was an
like the
idea.
kind of death where it comes down and your head just fucking explodes like a
Ooh.
watermelon
On the
sort of death.
podcast.
Who was the
Yeah.
guy that used to swing hammers onto watermelons?
Gallagher.
I mean, anybody at a fair ever?
Gallagher.
In Japan, that's a game.
Okay.
It's a game.
Yeah.
Well, you can make it a game here.
Yeah.
Smashing your head.
Yeah, but you have to guarantee it'll happen the
No,
first
we can't.
time.
We
Oh,
can't.
fuck.
What if we miss? What
No.
if we skim your head?
Well,
my
then
God.
obviously it doesn't qualify.
God
We're
damn
gonna
it.
go again.
We're
so you
going to
don't-
practice.
Yeah.
We're going to get some midgets. No?
We should let the midgets do it.
Little people.
Ooh, they're not strong enough.
Oh no, that's the point. Is they'll have to try 4 or 5
Okay,
times.
Here's the deal. Plus, I don't want their gross hands on my sledgehammer. Stop it. It's just a joke, Sarah.
Sure.
You don't have to get offended.
No, I
offended.
don't care. I don't
Yeah, she's offended already.
No,
God damn it.
anybody can say whatever. It's super hard to defend me.
The gross midgets.
Let's roll up to the next midget we find and ask if you'll swing a sledgehammer on someone's dome.
Have you guys seen
Well, she
that
sees the
photo?
guy all the time.
What? Oh, yeah. I
Maybe
do.
you could stop him and ask him if he's willing to kill Taylor for
I
us.
could.
Can
It
you
seems nice.
You film him so if you ever seen
This
people
is-
fall off
Seems nice.
This is assisted
Well,
suicide.
I've seen him on the Centennial Trail too, and I walk on there. He's still on the little thing.
Oh, that's a very rapey place to be.
I go
You
in
don't
a
want to be on
group.
the. Are you going down there for a reason?
In groups on walks.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. But
Today I'm feeling a rape fantasy, so I'm going to go down on the Centennial Trail.
have you guys seen that
God
photo?
damn.
You know the guy from Mini-Me, or he plays Mini-Me?
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys seen that photo of him like carrying a turkey into his house?
No.
He's dead now, isn't he? What's his name? Is like starts with a V.
Yeah.
Vernon
Troyer. Vern Troyer.
Vernon
Yep.
Troyer.
That's like the
He's dead?
I
Didn't
think
he have
died
a
few years
porn
ago.
too?
I don't know. I hope
He was
so.
in a porn.
I'll have to look him up.
Look at this. This is so funny to me.
Is the turkey bigger than him? Oh, that's so depressing. Shit. Oh, poor guy.
Yeah.
The turkey is bigger than him.
Yeah, that's sad.
He's like he's dragging a body and behind him.
He commented like, "Thanks so much TMZ for helping me," like because they just took photos and watched.
Well, yeah. What are they going to do?
Yeah.
Little people don't want help. They get all offended.
We're supposed to treat each other equally, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you, Taylor, for pointing that out.
Yeah.
So, do you think we could go on a drive along with you and take some cameras when you're dumpster diving?
Yeah, if you want, if I
That'd
found
be
a good
great.
dumpster,
Oh,
I would
well.
go in that
Because
dumpster.
that won't bring attention to a technically legal activity.
You could say it's like a documentary of like a homeless person in their
Yeah,
daily
but-
life.
On Adderall.
Yeah, who knows?
She has a real addiction, even though it's prescribed. 55 hours. Jesus
I
Christ.
didn't even take. I took like 2. I'm supposed to take 2 a day. I took 2 over that whole
2 a day.
55-hour period. Yeah.
Because you had the
I mean,
ADHD.
but 55 hours is only slightly more than 48, which is 2 days. So 1 and 2. So it sounds like you took exactly what you were supposed to
No,
take.
I should have taken 4.5 or 5.
Oh,
I
you're
should've
supposed to
taken
take
5.
2 a day?
Yeah, 2 a day.
Okay.
I'm allowed to take 2 a day. Sometimes I don't take any, but it depends.
So do you load? Like if you miss a day, let's say you miss those 2.
I haven't taken any for a week, but this handful should cover
Exactly.
me.
Yeah. No, you cannot do that.
I don't load. I can't even get hard when I'm on pills like that.
Is that medicine considered black label?
What do you mean?
Well, there's different kinds of labels for the medication, and black label is considered to be like the most dangerous class of medication.
I don't know.
Is it an actual black label on the medicine bottle?
No, not on
No,
mine.
it's what
Just what they
it's
call it.
called.
Okay.
It's called a
Skull
black
and
label
crossbones on
medication.
there.
I don't know. I think
It should have been something your doctor had at least mentioned
She
when it was
did.
prescribed
She
to you.
did.
Say,
She-
by the way,
It does.
this is
sound
considered
familiar.
extremely dangerous.
Well, Hitler was a meth head too. We've been doing
He was
meth.
also Catholic.
I know, but we've been doing
Are
meth
you
forever.
equating Hitler to Sarah? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, where did this come
Call
from?
me-
Where did this come from?
And midgets.
Well,
He also had an issue with his bowels, though.
What?
Hitler?
Yeah,
Really?
he had big.
How did we get from
Now-
medication to Hitler? I
I'm
don't
just saying
understand
it's been
where this is
around
coming
forever.
from.
So you can be associated with Hitler too, since you have a problem with your butthole.
Not anymore. I don't.
What's going on?
And he's having sex with Hitler.
Yeah.
He's already mentioned it.
Wow.
Across 3 games.
Are you pooping normal?
I do every morning after I drink coffee. That's like a big
Oh,
mound
yeah.
in the
Oh,
toilet.
yeah.
It's, a,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a mountain.
A mountain?
It doesn't even go down the first flush.
You're not a big eater though.
It's like a 4 flusher.
Oh.
I'm a big eater with Kim. She cooks great food.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Everything about her is great. There's nothing wrong with her.
This is true.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Until
Pretty sure he said that about the A word too.
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk crap about them on the podcast, but I don't have a reason to talk crap about Kim because I really do like her. So
Good. That's nice.
He's currently socking it to her. So he can't really talk shit about her on the podcast.
Makes me like, he's socking it to her. He's giving it to her good. He's socking it to her.
Laying some pipe,
You're laying
slinging some meat.
Yeah.
laying some pipe. I'm going to do that right after this podcast.
Oh, God. That's why you're pooping better.
Is it laying pipe or laying,
I
laying
don't
cable?
know.
I'm going to lay cable after this podcast, but I'm laying pipe later tonight. That's what I meant.
I don't know. It's all very confusing. Yeah, you're in the midst of love right now.
It's a honeymoon period.
Yeah, how long would you say that is?
It depends on the relationship, I think.
Yeah, but you said let's shit on this a little bit.
Please. Thanks, guys.
Shit on what a little bit. It depends on the relationship. That's literally it. Like how long you can be with a person before you start finding things that
You
make
dislike.
you want to put your hands around their neck and slowly squeeze the life out of them.
What's something that Robin does that you hate?
over explaining.
Over explaining.
Like we've talked about this so many
we've talked
times
about this on the
before.
podcast.
Like, if I ask you, like, how was your day?
Yeah.
Like, you could tell me good, great.
Is that what you
bad,
want, though?
Boring.
Is that what you'd
And
rather have?
I'm totally satisfied with that answer because I have an overview of how your day was.
Yeah.
But when I ask her how her day was, it starts as soon as she gains consciousness in the morning.
Oh, shit.
I get a description of every single minute thing that happens and how it makes her feel, which I don't need. It's not useful information to me. And the explanation usually can go on for 20 plus minutes.
And does she
It's
get pissed
like-
when you don't listen? Like if you don't hear every detail and she asks you about it later?
Oh, I remember what she says. I mean, that's not a problem.
No.
It's just the extensive
All right.
explanation of how every piece of stimuli throughout her day made her feel.
I like that though.
I don't care.
I like over explaining.
Like
I do
I've got other things I could be doing,
But if
for
she
that
stops,
20 minutes
no, you'd miss it if she
that I
stopped.
would enjoy more.
If she just came home and started saying good every day, that's
Yeah.
boring. There's nothing to that.
But it would be acceptable.
It's
And I would have 29 and a half more minutes to do whatever.
Well, okay.
But now I'm standing here listening to an explanation that I neither asked for or need. So it's frustrating.
Good.
But you know what? You know what part of this? My son.
That's what I'm excited to hear.
My son is like Ender is more like me. He's got a very low tolerance for rambling.
Does he bring it up with her? It's like, Mom,
And
you've talked
it's
enough.
become a point of contention recently because he's started to realize that she will explain something and then repeat herself and then repeat herself again. And she would take something that should have been a minute long and stretch it out to 10 minutes. And it really bothers him. And it's like, as his dad, I've had to explain, I was like, listen,
Right.
this is just how your mom is. You can't get frustrated because as soon as you get frustrated with her
What are you doing?
overblown, lengthy explanation, she doesn't like that, essentially. She doesn't like being told, okay, I've heard what I needed to hear and I'm done listening to you now.
Right.
If you get into this situation, regardless of how long it takes, you just need to sit there and listen. And when she's done, you can leave. I was like, you can't start arguing with her. You can't start fights to end it sooner because that's just, and that's what it's been getting towards is he's frustrated because she's over explaining. She's arguing with him about him over explaining and
Holy
arguing.
shit.
And it's just,
Somebody's
it devolves
over
into chaos.
The irony.
Somebody's over explaining.
Yeah.
Do you remember? You remember Cliff?
It was a pint. I was showing you that 16 ounces is a pint.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Dick.
Why? That's what I said
You
16
douchebag.
ounces was.
So hold on.
Oh, that's
Do you remember Cliff? remember Cliff?
Oh, yeah.
Did Cliff talk a lot?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So when Cliff went home, I heard him
His
talk.
little ticks were the problem with me,
Okay.
though.
He was on 14 different.
Oh, okay. Shit like that. It's like,
anyways-
what the fuck? Where did that just come from?
Stop it for a second.
It's like he's got some form of Tourette's or
You're
something.
just like Cliff. So one day Cliff's wife calls, and
Like calls the 32 office or
No,
his phone?
His phone.
Okay.
You okay over there?
Yeah.
Calls him, and Cliff talks all the time, and I'm like, holy shit, his wife's talking, and Cliff's not talking at all. Nothing. So she's over explaining. She's talking too much, and he has to be silent and listen. So when then he goes out in the world, all he does is fucking talk.
Because he doesn't get a chance to
Because he
talk at
doesn't get a
home.
chance
Yeah.
at home. So I think when you come to the podcast, that's your chance to
No,
talk.
the podcast is all about talking.
It is
we
all
don't
about
do
talking.
anything besides talking. So if you don't fill the empty space, you just get nothing.
We do.
That's not
we
true.
do.
I'm cranking it right now under the table.
With both hands up
With
on top.
both
Oh my
feet.
god!
Wow.
She's having an
That is
Adderall
some
attack.
talent.
She's
I've
having an
got grippy
Adderall
toes.
attack.
No, I'm tired.
Oh my god!
I can wrap my
Woman
toes
down,
all
woman
the way
down.
around my cock.
You can what?
What?
No, he can't. No, he can't.
Look under the table and find out for yourself.
I did. And it's sad underneath there, just sad.
Yeah, Dwayne will show you something to be proud of.
We fucking
You'd hear a thump if he took out his pants right now.
we God.
Like, how did that hole get in the floor?
You guys just feel the ground tremble? You shake
Yeah, it's
a little bit.
me moving the mic. Stop it. We measured toes before.
A seismic event. Yeah, toes,
Yeah.
not dicks.
No,
But
toes.
there's supposed to be a correlation if you believe popular culture.
No, it's how big is your big is your ring finger compared to your other finger?
You've got a weird looking hand. Mine are even. Mine are
So-
very even.
So they can't.
Yeah, I was gonna
Your
say,
index
like-
finger is tiny, dude.
So the bigger this, in correlation to your index finger is your dick size.
That's not scientifically proven.
Look it up.
No, I'm not gonna. That doesn't
Look,
make any.
look it
Because
up.
that's different for. I'm not looking that up.
It's scientific. It's science.
Wait, doesn't that mean this finger should be like down here for me?
Yeah, yours is
Like,
yours is
I
on
got
par
a
with
micro
Dwayne.
penis. So,
So-
like, what the fuck?
So right now,
I think your theory is just wrong.
so right now, we know that you don't have a micro penis.
No, that's well then.
I'm saying-
the theory of finger length correlating to anything seems to be way off.
How big is your dick, Sarah?
Pretty big.
She's got a giant clit.
Yeah.
She's one of them,
It's just- yeah,
like
one-
a muscle
those
builder lady.
bodybuilders,
Yeah,
yeah.
she's got a giant clit, just like a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
All I can think of is Clerks too. Whenever you guys talk about giant clits,
Really, Andrew? Put your hand up like that.
They're even.
That's weird.
It's like a gang sign. Should that be a gang sign?
So we did this scientific test. So we read this on the internet, me and Tyson. And Tyson says his son has a giant dick, right? So his son sends a picture, and lo and behold, it's the same. So I don't know. I don't know how it all
see
works.
now he's just bragging again.
No, we're not bragging. I'm just saying that's how my dad used to do this. So that tells you, and it's not really correct.
What?
Yeah,
So
I don't know either.
Put your, if you were a dude, this finger, your ring finger, put it all the way down, touch, measure.
That's my dick size.
So that would be your dick size from here to here.
From wait, move your
So
hand this way.
put
There's
your now put a finger here.
Way
Bring
off.
it bring it out.
Way off.
And that's how big your dick would be.
Bring it
okay. That
Yeah. So you would have
it's like a 7-incher.
7-inch dick, right?
Hey, why is
there.
your pinky nail so much longer than all the other nails?
I grow them out real long. They're really short. They broke off. It
What
used to be
for,
an inch.
Sarah?
Don't even worry about it.
I'm gonna worry about
needs
it.
a built-in weapon.
Usually
Yeah,
they're
Adderall.
gold too, but
You're on the podcast. We have to worry about it now. What's the addiction happening here?
it's just I just like long nails and gold teeth. I have a gold tooth, not right now, but it's in my house. It's a cap. Just looks so cool.
Is that?
I can't
put the
remember
cap
what
on
show
it?
it is, but there's an anime character that's got one long pinky nail as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
coke.
pretty sure it was for cocaine.
Yeah, it's for coke.
No,
Yeah.
it's just for looking cool, you know.
No, it's not for looking cool.
It's just for
Didn't they have a name for it too?
Cokehead.
No, like the nail.
Yeah,
Coke nail.
Coke nail?
It's just
Is that what it was?
yeah,
Just
a
that?
Coke
Uh,
It's a
nail.
Coke
Okay.
nail.
The spoons are so classy though. Get like a golden spoon.
Yeah.
For a Coke.
It's really hard
Or
to
like
grow
an
the
oyster?
others out. An oyster.
A pearl spoon, oyster
That'd be,
spoon.
oh, I thought just do other
This
things.
is how you associate caviar is with like a pearl spoon.
Why?
Or a bone spoon.
Does it
Bone
affect the,
spoon?
does it affect the taste?
Apparently,
metal.
the plastic doesn't, but metal does affect the taste.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a rich person.
I mean,
a situation.
Who's had caviar
I think-
before?
Not me.
Technically, everybody in a way. If you've eaten like sushi.
like real
you've-
cat. We're talking about like
No,
black
sturgeon.
fish eggs,
Sturgeon
not
age.
red salmon, whatever fish eggs.
I don't even eat those disgusting things.
I hear
Really?
it's super salty.
They pop in your mouth and
They're
they're
fucking
super
gross.
sweet.
I would throw the fuck up.
Oh fuck! The red fish eggs that they put on sushi
It's like
over here,
boba.
delicious.
I hate those kind of boba.
And caviar was good too.
Caviar was not
Where
great.
did you have it?
I had it down in Portland,
Oh, I had it in Sweden.
in Sweden.
Yeah.
God, that's the fanciest thing I've ever heard.
It really is.
I went to Sweden for my
It
caviar.
gets fancier because we went to a restaurant that literally took up an entire island in the bay, and you had to take a fucking ferry to get there.
God
a ferry the
damn.
restaurant owned to shuttle people to their restaurant on the island. Like literally,
It sounds like the menu.
literally the fucking island
sounds
only
like a
held
cult.
the
It would-
restaurant. It was crazy.
It would be better if it was a helicopter.
My mom made the mistake of saying she'd pay for the meal while we were there too.
Right.
We didn't
Oh,
eat. We didn't
shit.
eat much, but the bill was sky high.
Take a
So
private
what-
jet
what was
from
the-
one
all
island to
all
the
the
other.
fucking sushi we were having there, the fucking caviar, all the little points of toast and all that shit. Oh yeah, she did. This was back in like 2001. She ended up with like at least a $300 bill.
So is this a
It
Michelin
wasn't,
star
it
restaurant?
wasn't toast. It was like hard bread.
No,
like
it
a
was
cracker.
it was definitely toast.
No, that we had was
okay.
like a hard cracker.
Do you remember the name of this restaurant?
No, I do not. It was 2001 before 9/11. So
Oh wow.
yeah.
I also tried not exotic, but it was oysters. Gross. They are gross. They have no taste.
Yeah, oysters are
Slimy.
disgusting.
It wasn't slimy.
Clam chowder.
I was super drunk though.
That'll happen. Yeah.
It does happen quite
Yeah.
often.
Shellfish
I
are
used
pretty
to,
gross.
too.
Like
Crab is good.
Except the fake crab at the Dollar Tree.
No, but
That's
the fake
bad.
crab at Winco, that's the best.
Oh shit.
oh,
It's got a name I can't pronounce though.
it's not how I mean the pictures.
What are we talking about here?
The floating restaurant.
I mean, it's been at this point, it's been 20 something years. I'm sure they've remodeled and done a bunch of shit. So that could be it. I don't recall.
How would you even pronounce that?
Wow. You should learn French.
I know French.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Say something.
Fieder Holmneraditus.
Oh my god.
Dude,
do the French.
You have a stroke?
I don't know.
French? Why?
I don't know if I
It's
got
so
it, but
cool.
that's
No.
the way it
Is
looks
this
to me.
because Hugo got to you?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ! Poor
Do it.
Hugo. How come you don't see Hugo anymore?
He lives in Japan.
He lives in Japan.
The French
and
guy?
since you're here, yeah, Hugo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you said he was pretty.
What's this? What
Yeah.
do you show me now?
Son of a bitch.
Good.
Food?
Yeah.
I'll find it.
I mean, the portions when I was there were really small, like what I'm seeing here in the pictures. It was fucking delicious though.
Yeah, a lot of
Easily
courses.
the best meal I had when I was over in Sweden.
Ah.
And then we went to another island out there to stay in a cabin. I don't know if we ended
Did your
up
mom
staying in a
take you on
cabin.
this trip?
Yeah, because my uncle lives over there.
Oh.
And so we went to this island, and it's kind of funny because my mom is deathly afraid of snakes.
Right.
Well, in Sweden, it's like, even when it's super warm out,
Mhm.
where you're talking about like 60, 70 degrees. So it's not exactly snake weather
Right.
year round. And
So
my
when they
uncle-
come out, they come out.
yeah, well, but they don't come out because it's not their natural climate.
Look at this shit. Zach, flip on Sarah and
I wanna
They're
find
both
a
phone
photo.
Jesus
zombies.
Christ. I know.
But yeah,
Phone
we
zombies.
get to this island where we're supposed
For
to camp or
zombies.
whatever.
For
and
zombies.
my uncle's like, yeah, Sweden doesn't have snakes. Fucking a minute or two off the boat, getting on the island, and my mom starts fucking losing it. And there's a snake slithering right down the fucking path right at her.
St. Patrick didn't do a very good job.
Jesus Christ, Sarah. He's an old man.
What is this?
Don't show people though. I don't want him to get in
Is
trouble.
this the French Japanese guy?
Yeah.
He's tiny, too.
He's like 6'3".
He's tiny.
He's
Shit.
And you,
I mean-
and you enjoyed this guy.
oh god,
He's
I love him.
like stereotypically handsome, I guess would be
Oh
the word
my
I would
God.
describe for him.
It's kind of like
Bonjour.
generic.
Yeah, very
Oh.
generic.
Very generic.
he had a gold Rolex he let me wear. Oh my god,
Why didn't you marry this guy?
he was
He was married.
yeah, he was married
Already taken.
So
but you
he-
could have at least been the other woman.
So he was
was.
pounding.
There you go,
He was pounding
see?
out on you,
Mm-hmm.
and he was married.
Yep.
Kids?
Yep, they lived in Japan.
Oh, Jesus
They
Christ.
were around my age.
Was this, they were your age?
Just think
Yeah.
about
How old were you?
24. Maybe.
24. That's not bad.
He was only like 50.
So you were the cheating whore.
I bet you anything.
Yep.
Good for
I
you.
usually
That
am.
guy is the only reason
Usually
why Japan's
are.
population hasn't
What?
fallen even lower. He's out there
Shit.
banging everything that he moves, reproducing. Yeah.
Hugo.
He's single-handedly saving Japan.
I like the suit.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, it's nice on him. Looks nice
I
on
mean,
him.
it's just clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but clothes make a man.
I mean, I'm
When
pretty
you-
sure that's not the case.
When you look that generic,
Genetics make a man.
Yeah, apparently your
You know,
hand size makes the man.
The Y
Like
and
a-
X chromosomes
it just
make the man.
It just is what it is, Andrew.
Yeah,
I-
you got
I
a
mean,
stumpy finger. You got a midget index finger.
Wow.
Did you know that I read recently
What?
that the chromosome that denotes, sexes,
Mm-hmm.
the male chromosome is actually degrading over time?
Oh, good.
Good.
So we're all going to become female.
Well, not necessarily, but
It'd
we
be-
could eventually get to the fact where everybody has
Why?
two X chromosomes, and it's no longer the Y chromosome that denotes what determines a man. I don't know. It was a crazy article I was reading on the internet.
That's one of the.
Don't know if it's true.
No, that's one of the things. Dee took Devin. She took women's studies, and she's very versed on transgenders and all of this stuff. And she's super supportive of all of that stuff because there's so many.
But that's got nothing to do with your chromosomes, right?
No, it's how you're slowly evolving, right?
Gender's just liquid, anyways.
It's liquid.
Look at any of us.
I believe the term is fluid, but whatever. Say liquid.
Right.
Stop it.
Hugo.
To be fair, the wife did know that he was doing that kind of thing.
Was she okay with it?
Open marriage. That's fine.
I don't know. They just,
Hey, Sarah, I'm not hating on you.
Well, I just
it adds
mean
to
like,
the podcast.
Yeah, but to be fair,
Go dick down another guy. And just come back in with stories.
I got a million of them.
Oh, son of a
bitch. So does Dwayne.
Yeah, I probably have more than him. Jesus. So I'm a girl.
I honestly don't think you do.
You guys have no idea.
Dwayne could fill a fucking national library with the amount of sexual experience he's had in his youth.
Man, I went to that sex club. Are you guys kidding me?
Just reminiscing. Oh, I remember her.
Hold on.
Oh, that day, huh?
Sex club.
Kept the
Yeah.
spokes
What
of
are
that
we talking about
penis.
here?
That one in Japan, and there's like BDSM like themed hotels over there. You guys are crazy. You guys, I have so many things.
Well, then why is their population going down when they've got all these fucking sex clubs?
Because like Andrew, they can't afford it. It's very
So
expensive.
how do they
over there.
stay in business?
And they're
No, no.
smart. They don't want to have kids when they're 20, you know?
No, it's because they're working massive hours just to support their family. So when they do break out, they fucking break out. It's like college kids who are studying on Adderall nonstop. So when they get to a point, or a better example is a guy who goes up and works a crabbing boat. He works there nonstop, 24 hours a day for 3 months. When he gets off, all he does is fuck and drink. It's the same thing. It's the same thing in Japan. The suicide rate.
Well, then why
in
aren't
Japan
they
is
having
huge.
kids? If they're fucking and drinking.
Because they can't afford to. They're fucking broke over there.
Yeah, but you'd think
it's
with
so
the
expensive
amount
to
of
live.
fucking that you're describing going on, there would be accidents that would eventually build up to population growth.
No.
I mean,
take care of that.
Are these people really that on the spot with their birth control?
They have coat hangers over there.
I just bought some. Like,
Some
not
coat
for
hangers?
that, but-
Metal ones.
Yeah, specifically.
In emergency.
Specifically for
I have
what?
to go for like, because it's like thick wire. You just have to unwind it, you know?
What,
It's
like-
like really cheap.
I mean, but you got to put a proper bend in it, or you can hurt yourself.
they from the dollar
in
store?
case of pregnancy,
No.
bend here.
I meant for
Some fancy ones.
crafting.
Oh,
Not
crafting.
for abortion.
Okay.
No.
Well, what are we talking here?
Just
Very confusing.
Man, this
Crafting.
art looks like an aborted fetus.
yeah.
Idaho only has like a handful of OBGYNs left.
Yeah, they have all at the state.
Yeah.
And
It's becoming a huge problem.
I read an article.
Weird.
A fervent religious lady had to leave Idaho to come to Washington to get an abortion.
We need to build a wall.
That was illegal.
Build a wall.
We need to build
What's
a
your
wall
name so they can
between
come after her?
Washington and
Yeah,
Idaho.
well, she's on the news, so the whore's going to go to jail.
God
What?
damn.
Is she really?
Yeah,
In
because,
Idaho.
because states want to be able to punish their own citizens for going
my
to another
God.
state and doing something that they consider illegal.
She won't go to jail.
No, she probably won't go to jail because she put it on the news.
Yeah.
But in fact, they can throw her in jail in Idaho.
Well, probably
done
not
that,
after
like-
this.
Yeah, okay.
They follow Texas
Because
laws.
the fetus was an Idaho citizen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really was.
It's like sperm banks, right? They're like you have your. I could drive in a carpool lane over there because of how filled my balls are all the time.
So let me just go back to Sarah
Well,
real
I
quick.
mean, now that an egg is considered a human life,
Well-
every single woman on the planet should be able to file on their taxes every year that they have children.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
eggs are now considered life, human
Okay.
life, instead of just a collection of cells
And
waiting to
you
replicate.
Get, as you get older, your dependents go down because they're flushing out eggs all the time. You start out when you're like 18
Which-
with like,
which
holy fuck, look
Kinda
at the
sound-
deductions.
Kind of sounds like an abortion to me.
Yeah.
I mean, you're wasting eggs,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is life.
They should just put all women in prison.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
Every single woman in
They
this country
did.
should be in prison for having an abortion
Yep.
every
Yep.
single month. And if Republicans had their way, that's probably what would be happening.
That one pregnant woman went to jail and she was like, "You can't. I have a baby. My baby didn't do anything wrong. It shouldn't be in here." Yeah. So that was a big thing in the news court.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
What were you gonna?
Oh, I want to kind of go down on this. So when
You would.
my
Phrasing.
sexual exploits,
Reminiscing.
regardless of how many I had, stopped at a certain time. Sarah is now 29,
28, almost 29.
almost 29.
Very soon.
So she's been having these forever. So I'm guessing that she passed me by.
Forever.
She passed me by. Even if I
don't know.
Yeah.
Your brief history is pretty dense from what I've
well,
heard.
it was dense at the time.
You never experienced Coeur d'Alene though in its heyday, though, right?
I don't know.
See, Coeur d'Alene in its heyday was a different kind of.
No,
Man.
I'm just saying she's
Animal.
been experiencing this for. When did you start?
17.
You started having sex when you were 17.
Yep, with that old dude in Seattle.
That was your first time. 17.
He was like 40.
What's
Okay.
the Washington? What's the age of consent? Was that illegal?
16
16
and a
16
half.
Washington.
16 and a half.
It shouldn't
16
happen.
or within like what, 2 or 3 years?
Of what?
That's the Romeo and Juliet law.
Yeah.
No, because
If they're 16,
I've told the story
And
before.
was
one's
19,
18.
18,
Yeah.
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 Well, I told the story before. My mom gets a phone call from some girl's house, from some mom, and she goes, "Your son came over and he had sex with my daughter, and she's 16." And my mom said, "Yeah," and she just goes, "I'm pressing charges. All this." My mom said, "My son is like 14 and a half, so go fuck yourself."
Damn.
Yeah. So she was going to press sexual assault charges against me, but. Who are we pressing sexual assault charges on? If your daughter is older than my son,
Didn't I tell
motherfucker.
you we'd get a
Right.
story before the end of the podcast? And
I've
here
told
we
that.
are.
I've told that story before. That's not a big deal. If my mom was still
Yeah, it sounds like that mom was definitely playing with fire.
she was. So was her daughter. So was her daughter. But my experiences happened early on. Sarah's still living her. She's still a single lady.
That's when I started having
Yep.
sex with 17. I was very religious though. I was
17.
going to wait till marriage. Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, he loves Jesus. That's why he knows all about him.
Wow.
That's why we have rude Jesus all the time.
I was going to church
Okay.
every Friday and Sunday and being very religious.
I did
So,
that
at point.
until right before teenage years.
How old were you?
When I had sex for the
Yeah.
first time? 15.
15.
I was a
What was
late
his name?
bloomer.
Frank.
Damn.
T. Frank. Oh, shit.
Homeless guy camping out in the woods behind our house.
It was some. We heard
Love
the
at first
story.
sight.
We heard the story.
Yeah, about
Yeah.
how there was pain and crying and,
He was.
basically the first time for most chicks from the sounds of it.
Miserable experience.
Yeah, well, for both of us.
Who was doing most of the crying?
Obviously not me.
Obviously,
Because
it
I was just a
Taylor.
horny teenage guy.
Please, not the ass. Please, no more. I can't take it.
Well, that's wrong hole. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Wrong hole. That's not it. That's not
No,
it.
but I mean, looking back on it, I don't
Right.
know what I was expecting when you're having sex with someone who's a virgin.
Yeah.
It's not going to go great the first time. Second time, fantastic. I mean, once you get past that first, hymen, it's all smooth sailing from there for the most part.
What were you
Listen.
gonna say?
Anyone under the age of like 20 is very quick experience. So the second
that's
time,
not true.
through
That's
the
not true.
30th time is quick.
No, not the 30th
Because
time.
they just get overexcited. Zach, weigh in on this.
No, he's not gonna weigh in on it.
He gets to hear about your sex points. Why
No,
not
but
hear
by the
about his-
time I was like 14, I was pretty versed.
Yeah, because of how much sex you were having. You were so experienced at that point. You were like
Exactly.
the Ron Jeremy of
So-
underage sex.
I only had sex with one girl in high school. In fact, I only had sex with one girl until I was like 19.
Yeah.
Wow.
His experience, I mean, absolutely dwarfs mine.
But it's not a good experience. I can't say.
Okay, from the way you describe it, it sounds like you were having some fun.
I don't know. We came to the conclusion that Dwayne was groomed.
I was
He
groomed.
was a sex addict.
No, when I was 16, I was in your situation where I'm going out with people that are much older than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad stuff.
It's not good.
No.
When you're 16 years old and you're
being taken advantage of.
You're being taken advantage of by women that are
I mean,
25 to 40.
It just
It's
sounds like he was
ridiculous.
plowing anybody who would let him inside, though. That's what it sounds like to me.
Well, that's your
Do
thinking.
you look back on it and think that you were taken advantage of?
I do.
I
look
don't.
back.
I don't.
Because the way you describe it doesn't make it sound like you think you were taken advantage of.
So-
It just sounds like you found someone who was down to fuck, and that's what you did.
That's
It's easy to be
perception.
manipulated when you're that age, anyways.
Oh, yeah.
Manipulated into
Yeah.
sex.
Yeah, but
and
when you're a horny
it's-
teenager who wants to get laid, it
you
does,
think you want to get laid.
You don't.
You
know, yeah.
think you
Yeah,
want to
but
have
it's not-
sex
it's
because
not
it's the
like-
cool thing to do.
It's not like his teacher was, building up to something in school over, the course of a year. It was some fucking 40-year-old woman who was lonely and wanted to get laid, and he was there willing to go.
Do you have a story about any of your teachers?
So this is a perception.
Yeah, I was
hold
going to
on.
say, I haven't heard any, but I
wait a
guess we
minute.
could get there, right?
I want to hear it.
So this is the perception of males. So we perceive ourselves as wanting to go out and have sex all the time and not being used, but you can still be used. If somebody's older than you, they can manipulate you.
Yeah, but
and-
if both people are getting something out of it, is it really being used?
well, they don't know they're getting something out of it until you drop your pants, right? So they could just be making an assumption, and they could be disappointed, right? So
It doesn't sound like any of them were disappointed. I feel like at
I
that
grew
point-
into myself.
Yeah, right. What popped out of the womb? Jesus fucking Christ! Look at the size of that thing.
I know, but when you're
Holy shit!
you're a kid.
It's like a tripod.
We've talked about this before. When you drive by a high school and you're like 22 years old and you look at those kids in high school and you go, God damn, they look young.
Yeah.
And then other people drive by the high school and go, I want to fuck them. That's a fucking problem. And then they
Right?
manipulate you into doing that.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's so fucking gross. Because, I was seeing this dude, he was 28 or 29 or 30 when I was 17, after that, 40-year-old dude. And I look back and I'm like, I'm that age now, and 17-year-olds look like 13 to me. I'm
Exactly.
like, why are you interested in that,
that's-
you
that's
sick
scary.
predator fuck? You're fucking gross. Yeah.
It is.
They got to be watched by someone.
And then women mistake good sex for love. Regardless of age. And
I don't know if that's true.
oh, it's true. When you give them something they've never had before.
And you provided that service.
No, I'm,
Every single woman fell in love.
no,
Chain
I'm
of
not
broken
talking.
hearts through the 80s.
I'm not talking about dick size. You could have a fabulous finger, whatever. I
Thanks.
guess.
I appreciate because dick doesn't involve me, huh?
Stop it. No, you got a huge dick. I love your big, beautiful cock.
You don't mean that. It's like you haven't even seen it.
Yeah, I can see that. I can't see anything in your pants. There's no bulge.
Growers instead of showers.
So, women, what I'm going to say is women mistake good sex for love. And when you're 17 years old and you're with somebody who's 28 who can provide that,
He could not.
There was no love involved.
No, there was no good
Stop
sex
it.
I
involved at
hated
all.
that guy
Okay,
for 2
okay.
years.
What does hands look like? Was his ring finger just massive?
I don't even fucking remember.
His index was like twice the size of his index.
Okay,
or,
but
his
let's go back to what you were
finger.
talking about earlier. Let's talk about when you were 15 years old, it was quick. By the time you're 28,
Well, and it was with another 15-year-old.
okay, I know, but by the time you're 28, you're a fucking surgeon. You can do things that no 15-year-old can do.
I'm the quickest surgeon in the West.
You're
This
a
side of
fa-
the Mississippi.
I know, but do you realize what I'm saying? You're amazing compared to when you were 15. You're a fucking god.
I don't know about that.
So when you go back in time and you go with the 17-year-old, you're going to be way better than you would back then. I know your experience was probably bad.
Oh, yeah. I fucking hated that.
Then
dude.
why did it last 2 years?
I mean, it was very.
Manipulation.
If the sex
Yeah.
was bad, which didn't lead to the
It was-
emotions of love that Dwayne
Exactly.
No,
is
it was
describing.
very abusive. I fucking
Oh.
I hit him a
The
lot.
Stockholm situation.
Yeah, and
So
he
he
was
was-
always homeless, and I'm just like, get the fuck out of my house. I fucking hate you. And he wouldn't fucking leave, and then oh my god, that whole.
So he was basically like
What the
walking
fuck
up
are you-
to you every day, just waving like
His dick.
red flags in between each of his
His
fingers,
cock.
and you were
I
just like,
fucking hate that.
I guess we can just ignore that. I mean,
I told him I hated him all the time. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Why are you banging homeless guys?
Well,
What the fuck is up with that?
I was 17, man.
No, I know, but still, somebody's got to say, Sarah,
I moved
he's homeless.
up to the millionaires.
There you go.
That's why you're not put Fernandez
Hugo.
in jail.
Hugo.
Yeah. And many others.
And many others.
Yeah.
How did that work out for you?
With the rich dudes?
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
I know, but how did that benefit you in the process?
In a lot of ways, I guess.
Oh, Sarah,
I
you're
mean-
still driving a 1990
Yeah.
Jaguar.
I got a lot of money, though. Like, saved up somewhere secret.
Okay.
That sounded
don't.
bad.
hopefully that place is called a bank and not
It's
like
not.
a fucking mattress.
A leprechaun.
I don't have any
buried
money.
gold in
Pot
the
of gold,
backyard.
yeah.
Do I follow the rainbow to find your fortune?
So not shitting on you because
Yeah.
Chris has all my money.
Yeah.
She has it in the bank where she has access to it, and I have to ask her, "Hey, can I get something?" Then she goes, maybe."
You have to give her sex for it, right?
Yeah, I do.
You have to trade
She
sex
is the
for
breadwinner.
This morning.
favors.
Yeah. Hey, can I have a monster?
Yeah, well.
You know what you got to do.
You just got your fucking blue collar paycheck.
I gotta save all my money, though, because they're buying everything.
Who's buying everything?
The dudes, like,
Yeah.
the dinner and, like, shoes and whatever I want.
Well, there you go.
So it's great.
Mm.
It's good
Yeah.
for me. Works out. And they're pretty. So.
Hugo's kind of generic.
Are you kidding me? Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Top
Like
10.
a generic handsome.
I'm going to say that both you are more handsome.
I don't know about that.
Nobody's
say it.
more beautiful than that man.
We each have our preferences.
Does he moan in French?
I don't know. I don't even remember.
Oh, oui, 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 oui.
He-
Yes, yes.
No, he didn't.
Yes, yes. He just keeps saying yes, yes. Comment allez-vous?
Yeah, I just love the French.
They're shitty people.
Dexter.
Shitty, weak people.
He wasn't.
That's all I can
Oh,
say.
if he came here, he'd be just a bitch.
I don't know, man.
Do we have him on the
know.
podcast?
Let's get him on the podcast. Get him over here and see if he's a bitch.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't even want to text him.
He's. What do you mean you don't want to text him?
I don't want to get back into that.
You already got the Rolex. What else do you need from him?
She got to wear the Rolex.
Yeah.
You got
I
a
didn't
case of
get
the
a
Rolex.
Cupid.
Shit.
That thing was huge. It was a man's gold watch. Oh my gosh. It was like falling off my arm.
I just
So my
looked at
house to get
Zach
a-
with
Hey,
his
remember
giant
that
watch.
time when George W. Bush renamed French fries Freedom Fries because
Freedom
the
fries.
French refused to support us in Iraq and Afghanistan?
Son of a bitches.
Isn't that hilarious?
No, they don't really have an army.
It's too bad everybody lists French fries as French fries now. So
I love the French
his
fries.
pointless posturing was pointless.
I took 2 years of French in high school.
Wow.
Did not enjoy it at all.
But it's
French
one of
is
the
such a-
romance languages.
Yeah,
Dwayne.
once you start
Oh.
assigning genders to words,
Stop
it's the
it.
worst thing on the planet.
I
You know
wanna-
the washing machine is masculine, right? That doesn't make any goddamn sense.
So learn Mandarin, learn French, learn Russian.
Doesn't speak any of it
Doesn't
nowadays.
speak it- I do. The thing that I want to learn is Italian. That is the sexy language. That is the sexy language.
Okay.
You just need French. That's it.
No, we don't need French. The Italian.
Just English. Everyone knows English.
Hugo. What does Hugo do for a living?
It's like a banking something. He's like the head of a really big bank down there
Oh, son of a bitch.
Down there.
in Japan.
Japan isn't down there. It's over.
I think I would know. You're right, but you know,
Geographically speaking, I would
She's
think it's
been there.
over there.
yeah, it don't matter. We all know what I meant. Yeah,
I mean, Mexico's down there because it's
True.
south.
yeah. Well,
I really gotta piss. We gotta get the heck out of here.
We haven't even reached 2 hours yet.
No,
have we?
we got 15 minutes and then we're done.
No, we've reached. When did you start at?
He showed up late.
11?
I didn't show up late. I showed up exactly when he said he was going to be here.
Son of a bitch.
10:46. I know I did say that in the text. I was
Go
gonna be-
pee real quick. We'll do 15 more minutes and then we're out of here.
I can wait a few minutes.
We're going to hear more of Sarah's sexual exploits.
a ton.
Sexploit talk.
We haven't heard any of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of told you guys about that sex club.
What about it? What'd you do there?
Oh my gosh, it's like a 2-story room. If you're a girl, you get free alcohol. This was back when I used to drink. But yeah, you get unlimited free alcohol and it's 2 stories and on the first floor.
How old were you?
I was like 24, probably.
24. So
Like-
Epstein wasn't there.
Well,
he might have been,
But it
but he
was-
wasn't looking at Sarah.
No.
She's
No,
too
she's a
goddamn
little
old.
old.
Yeah.
She's too goddamn old. She's not 14.
But I went there with that guy, and it's like on the everybody's like pretty much naked on that top floor, and there's this dude, and he's just like tied to this fucking board, and this lady's like pouring wax all over him, and he's laughing.
How do I get to be that dude? Do I have to pay money?
You need
yeah,
a
if you're a
membership.
guy, yeah, you have to pay a membership, but the girls don't, and you get a discount if you bring a girl.
Fake tits.
Yeah, but
Do
yeah,
I need fake tits?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fake tits.
Okay, yeah, I can work that out.
Got to get rid of the beard.
What if I say I'm a girl?
I don't think they like that down there. Over there.
Down there.
Nick, why did Zach have to go pee?
He hates it here.
He said the quiet part out loud.
You guys fucking suck.
We're-
I want to leave.
For the last
Our
15
producer
minutes.
just gave up.
Yeah, our producer is. For the last 15 minutes, we're going to talk Sarah sex talk.
Yeah.
So there's a guy up there. He's getting wax poured on him.
Yeah, just in front of everybody. He's just loving it.
They have donkey shows. Is bestiality still a thing down there?
I don't know, man. I don't
Why would I
know.
want to go to one of these sex clubs then?
Well, because like you go in the basement, and then that's where people are banging in the basement area, and there's like dividers, and there's like little windows, and you can look in, and it's like you could just sit down like 6 inches from somebody and just start
Watch a
banging next
show.
to them. No, just join them, get in there.
Dwayne could sit 14 inches from someone and bang him.
Yeah,
No.
I mean you can do whatever
No.
you want down there. Yeah, and there's mats all over the floor.
It seems like a
Crazy.
good place to go if you want to get an incurable STD.
Well,
A lot of fluid.
That,
they
that's
clean
They
up.
pressure wash.
antibiotic resistant gonorrhea is probably flowing downstairs.
No.
Well, it's pretty fun there.
They got
Is people
drains to the
gloved
floor,
up?
They just hose.
Are they
everything
gloving
down.
up?
Oh, I mean, it depends. I mean, like you know, you usually go with somebody, so
Oh.
you know, it's
But I
somebody
don't
you know.
like, if why would you want to go with somebody to a sex club to have sex around other people if you're only going to have sex with them? Why not just have sex at their
Did
place?
you have sex
You
with
don't
other
like
people?
to be watched or something like that kind of thing. No, there's like an
Can you
audience.
film
So,
sex down there?
so it's basically for people who like to be on display.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that.
That's the whole allure of it.
exhibition kink.
Yeah.
Huh.
So that's fun. Yeah.
This is really a place for Andrew.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he likes.
Oh, let people watch me get pegged.
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah.
kink.
It's pretty fun though, that place. I went a couple of times.
So what did you end up doing there?
I blew that dude upstairs in front of everybody.
Which dude?
The French dude.
Hugo.
Yeah, Hugo. And then we went downstairs.
So everybody, you have a crowd around you,
Yeah. Yeah.
or did anybody even pay attention?
Oh, they did. They did. Because
Right.
we're the only two white people in that club. It's pretty
Oh, shit.
rare. Everyone's
Yeah.
Asian in there,
So
obviously.
everybody's looking. You blowing somebody.
And I'm blonde and like 6 foot basically in my heels and stuff. And then anyway.
You definitely stood out. You're-
Yeah, I
yes.
stand out in general. But then we go downstairs and we just fuck down there and people are watching and just commenting.
This podcast went off the fucking rails.
Can you charge people? Because there's like a little slot for dollars they can put. Because that's a great idea.
They're shoving them up your ass, is what they're doing.
Maybe next time.
A yen.
Yeah.
Here's a
Oh,
yen.
right.
It's
That's
like
right.
a penny, 1 yen.
A
Shoving-
penny
Yeah, 1 yen is like 1 penny. They're just shoving pennies up there.
up your ass.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
100 yen is like what, equivalent to like $1 or
Yeah.
something like
Right now
that.
it's 68 cents really though.
Oh, wow.
It's such a good rate right now.
Oh, time to go.
Yeah, if you buy yen now, it'd be great for when you're there later. Yeah.
In case it goes up.
Well, yeah.
Then I
We,
can
we
afford
need
a
to start
sex
it.
club.
Well, we need to start a gentleman's club, not called a sex club. A gentleman's club. here in
Well, I mean,
Spokane.
you can't have sex clubs in the
if,
U.S.
if
can
nobody
you?
knows about them.
Wouldn't it just be a brothel? Brothels are legal in
No,
Vegas,
because you're
aren't
not
they?
you're not paying for sex. There,
Well, I
right?
mean, if you
Nobody
have to
paid
buy,
you.
if you have to buy a membership to get into the sex club, technically you are paying for sex.
No, you're paying for the maintenance
you're
of the.
you're paying to
you're
get
paying
into
for
the building
maintenance.
to have sex, which you wouldn't get if you didn't pay.
We'll get a seedy motel
Oh, I like it.
and we'll call it the Gentleman's Club.
Gentleman's club.
Yep. And you can buy like an hour's worth of time there.
Yeah,
hours.
that's just called a normal fucking motel.
Yeah, exactly.
That's literally
Well,
all
we're
over
gonna
the
call
place,
it the
everywhere
name of
across
it.
the country. So it's not exactly a revolutionary idea.
Oh,
We're gonna call it
God.
motel sex.
Motel sex.
Very discreet.
Exactly.
really
It's very subtle.
Oh, amazing.
You buy 15-minute increments.
It's good.
And you can the viewing windows. There's no curtains, so you can walk by, watch people bang.
Everybody's viewing you while you're blowing a dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Jesus
that dude had a
Christ.
huge dick too. So it
Well,
was even-
all the French do.
it was crazy.
Should have called him Hungo.
Instead of Hugo.
Yeah, yeah, that was pretty fun.
Let's get him on the podcast.
He would never.
What?
He would never do that. He's too busy, and it's like a 16-hour time difference.
Can we call into Japan right now? Is that where he's at?
I would imagine. I haven't spoken to him in like.
What are you gonna do?
years.
Call like some generalized
So,
Japan number? Hey, it's Hugo. Do you know Hugo? Yeah, but how the fuck are you trying to get in contact with this guy?
We'll call the
He's
bank.
the only French man in the whole country. You should know where he is.
Oh yeah, Hugo.
Of course, everybody knows Hugo.
Well, apparently, if he's frequenting these sex clubs as often as
I think that's probably a normal thing over there.
Yeah,
Really?
And I met another French dude who knew the club, and he wanted to bring me there, and I was like, I've already been with another French dude.
Yeah, we need to
crazy.
change this up.
It was crazy.
well, you know, all I'm saying is the amount of fucking I'm hearing from these stories
Yeah.
does not end up equating to population growth.
Was it like the sex
So-
club in
Jesus
7?
Christ.
In what?
In 7?
In 7?
Yeah, where you gotta pay money and there's no rooms and stuff, but then there's a dude that banged the other chick to death.
What
wasn't
are you
like that.
even talking
Do you
about?
remember that scene from
No.
7 when it was
I've never seen that.
Lust?
Seven.
The lust sin? Yeah. So they put, you've never seen 7? They put on an apparatus
What do you
that
mean
has
you've
a
never
blade
seen
on the end of.
7?
Yeah.
I don't do much.
7 Deadly Sins.
Never seen it.
Morgan Freeman. Yeah,
Morgan
your favorite
Freeman
actor, you
and
dick.
Morgan
Brad
Freeman
Pitt.
and Brad Pitt. There
And
we go.
Kevin
yeah.
Spacey.
It's time you look that up.
And Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah.
I can name every actor in that movie.
Wow, that's amazing. That's his wife?
Gwyneth Paltrow.
I did not know that. I'm going to go back and
No,
rewatch it.
who's Pepper Potts? What's her name?
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Okay, it is Gwyneth Paltrow.
Jesus
Who sells
Christ.
vag candles?
What?
Isn't
Yes.
that what she's doing?
What's the vag candle for?
Vagina-scented candles.
Vagina scented candles.
Oh. Does she...
It's for Goop. It's her company is Goop.
Yeah.
It's funny. I would buy a Goop candle that smells like vagina.
I need
It only
Goop
makes
cam.
too much sense. You need a Goop candle.
Who doesn't need a goop
We're
candle?
not gooping on the podcast.
That's how you could throw off your scent when you're dumpster diving. You could put in a goop candle, and
Okay.
the dogs couldn't find you.
Maybe. I'll look into it.
You should.
I'm kind of curious what it smells like.
Like a vagina.
Order one.
That's
You,
not.
you ordered those big red fucking boots. You may as well order a vagina scented candle.
We should get a.
Yeah,
we
are
should
they
get
on
a-
Amazon? I'll
we
buy
need to.
them.
I bet they're expensive. I bet they're too expensive.
32, maybe. I'm guessing. If you're gonna look it up,
Vagina scented candle?
I would guess $32.
Really? Because Bath and Body Works sells candles for $29.99, and they're not,
they don't
nothing
smell like-
fucking special.
Yeah, they
So
don't have
I'm
the
doubting
vagina
that
scent
it's
on
going to be
them.
that cheap.
Oh, God, a good vagina scent.
Oh shit!
What?
$32.99.
Wow!
What are we talking here?
$109.
No. Much higher.
Oh my
Oh.
god, who wants these?
4 times higher.
Because it smells like Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina.
Oh my god.
Well, we're gonna get some candles on here, Sarah,
Alright.
and we're gonna shove them up your hoo-ha.
$530.
We're gonna 530. Yeah. 99. What do you think? $99 is enough for your vag scent?
Yeah, maybe less. I don't know.
No, don't undervalue yourself.
Yeah.
Value you.
I don't think she sells them anymore. So I think that's why it's so expensive.
How much do you think Kim will sell hers for?
What?
So here's the deal. We got Sarah. We got Kim. We got Taylor's wife. We got my wife.
$75 on her actual website.
Okay, $75. We could
But
do
it
that.
saze item not available. So
So if she's charging $77, I'm gonna go like $250 for me.
$250.
Yeah.
Well,
only one left, but item not available. That doesn't make any sense. I want a vagina candle.
well, you need one.
Can we raise?
Guess you're gonna have to go to the secondary market.
I'm not getting sloppy second candle. I'm doing that.
He's gonna get an off-brand candle.
Yeah, exactly.
Son of a
I'm
bitch.
gonna throw up from the smell. It's gonna smell
So
like Pike's
how does she
Place.
make these candles?
Yeah.
I bet she got like the enzymes, the yeast from her vagina.
Or do you got to squirt all over them?
I hope I only burn the candles that smell like.
Well, I mean,
Gwyneth
the
Paltrow's
company
juice.
is Goop,
Yeah.
so
You know, you're only getting the best.
We gotta figure out how, because Sarah will be selling candles on the show.
Definitely.
Vagina candles.
the unfamiliar branded podcast candles.
Yeah.
Ooh, these are pungent.
Yeah. I'd be like,
Smells like a Frenchman.
gnarly.
His
Essence of Hugo.
Hugo.
That's so funny. That'd be a great name for it.
Oh God, she still loves you. Love Hugo.
I do.
Essence.
I love
Son
him
of a
so
bitch.
much. It's been so long. I just get obsessed with people, like very obsessed.
Yeah. So when was the last time you blew? When was the last time you saw Hugo?
That's
It was when I was 24. It was back then. It's been so
Oh shit!
long.
5 years. Come on now.
know.
You got to move on.
No, there's a couple people I don't move on from. So that's, yeah.
Wow.
I just get like infatuated.
Is one of his names Julio? No, not Julio.
I bet it's like
It's just tall people, just really tall, weird.
Well, they got to be
dudes.
tall.
Yeah, 'cause I'm very tall. It's very rare when they're 6'5"
6'5".
or 6'4", even 6'3".
You. I could look at a 6'4" person right now. It's not that rare.
I'm
Well-
6'3".
Oh,
You're
shoot.
6'1".
Did you shrink?
No, I've always been 6'3".
Oh, I thought you said you were 6'4".
No, 6'3". Zach's 6'1". You're 6'1". Well, you look shorter than Zach,
Thank
though.
you.
So I don't know. And we got 5'10" and a half over here.
I was measuring at
I'm
6'2".
5'9".
5'9". Are you 5'9"?
That's what the doctor
It's
tells me.
strong 5'9".
I think I'm actually like a little bit shorter, but the doctors just put that.
Did we break out
because
the tape
it's-
measure?
We can.
I think they're rounding up.
Hey, Nick. You want to go out and get the tape measure? It's in the first drawer. As soon as you go out, it should be there.
How old is our? How tall is Nick?
16.
16.
Dang it.
How tall?
How tall is Nick? He's about 6 foot. We have marks on the thing with the girls and the boys. Who do we want to measure?
Me, I want to know how tall I am.
Christ.
Do it. Me and Taylor.
Shoes off.
Shoes off.
Shoes off.
For sure.
Whatever.
You see who's taller?
Yeah.
And then we're going to end this fucking podcast.
I just want to know by
Someone else measure so I can narrate.
Throw it to me.
Are we all getting measured here? Sure. I want to see how tall I am.
He looks taller from right now.
Shoes off? Get in front of the camera, Sarah.
It smells like feet in here. It's got a feet scented candle. I'm seeing 5'10".
5'10" on the nose. Straight up and down.
See,
5'9". Wow.
that's kind of bending. You gotta hang on a second. That measuring tape was crooked. That was curved.
Maybe 5'10". Nate, you're 5'10". You gotta. You're selling yourself short.
I doubt that.
Okay, I want to make sure I'm straight.
Yeah, poopy hair.
Poopy hair.
6'1" on the nose.
Oh yeah, see, I told you. Dick.
I know I'm 6'3". 6'3" and some. And some. Am I talking about? Jesus Christ, dude. Stop it.
This is the most professional podcast in the world, by the way. Take the hat off, jackass.
Can't even see, dude. You're too tall.
All right.
Way too goddamn tall. Yeah.
76. That's all I got.
You're right in between 6'3" and 6'4".
Now you gotta zoom the camera back in unless we're just calling it.
It says 6'2" on my license. I'm lying.
Mine's 5'9", I think. I have the most ugly photo. Here, I'll move. Oh.
Whoa! Last thing we need is a broken table.
Okay, well, the nice thing about this that we learned that
I am calling you fat.
basically nobody's lying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Taylor's. He's 5'9.5", 3/4.
No, I'm not.
He's almost.
Now
he's
you're
almost
lying.
He's almost 5'10".
You're lying.
No,
Maybe you're getting taller.
According to the tape measure,
Not
that's
according
exactly
to the doctor's office.
Well, they're wrong.
Yeah, well, you got to trust the doctor. Think about what they were doing during COVID, lying to people.
Yeah. So Sarah's a full-on 5'10".
God damn it, Anthony Fauci.
Fauci.
And, Andrew is definitely 6'1".
There you go.
And I'm going to say you're 5'9.5". 5'9.5".
It's news to me.
6'3.5".
So let's go with weight.
Giant.
132.
132 for you?
195.
Really? 195? You're under 200 pounds?
I've never been over 200 pounds.
You've never been. And what are you?
At the doctor's office several weeks back, I think it was 166 now.
No way.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I think we're all average.
I've lost 40 pounds over the last 3 years.
You slimmed up.
I used to be 205.
We should get a comparison picture on the next podcast.
Yeah,
You have a comparison picture. Just bring up the fucking sex count thing.
That's cute.
You got that picture that was there from
You lose 10 pounds every time you have sex.
Again, he gets dehydrated.
That's why you only have sex once every
There's
couple
so much
months.
fucking fluid that comes out of
I
him.
just get desiccated.
You gotta just
132?
This morning.
195.
Wow, that's crazy. I would have thought you weighed as much as me.
Thank you. I carry it well.
Weren't you just
do.
calling yourself a fat ass at the
I'm
beginning of the
calling
podcast?
yeah.
I carry it
So
badly,
he's
I guess.
calling you a fat ass too, by the way.
No, he's.
What a rude fuck.
I'm rotund, is what you're saying.
I had him fill my tit at work yesterday. Or I said, see, my
Do you
tits.
feel a lump?
my tits are.
Cancer test? Is that what he was
It's
asking you for?
It's a full on B cup.
Kind of moaned when I did it. I think he was wanting me to just
Pinch
stimulate
the
him.
nipple a little bit.
Pinch it. Yeah, I'm
Pull the hair.
228. So it's like.
Let's get a scale.
I need to. Nick, run in the house.
We're not doing that.
I need to know.
To be fair, my
Shit.
scale at home says I'm 162.
Wow.
But the scale at the doctor's office
Good
is
for you.
166.
God damn it.
That's
don't
because
feel
you
good.
put all you keep all your clothes and stuff on.
You don't feel good.
No, I'm cold all the time now, and it fucking sucks.
Well, it's
I
called
almost
lack of
want to
body
get.
fat.
I almost want to gain weight back just so I'm not fucking cold all the time.
Right.
Because now I'm miserable 24/7 in the winter. Whereas when I was overweight, at least I had some insulation to keep me from freezing my ass off.
I am warm during the
But
winter.
now I
which is
can't
nice.
sit down in my basement in 50, 55 degree temperatures
Right.
without, shivering my ass off. So that honestly is the worst part about having lost weight is I'm fucking cold constantly.
Okay, so my question, do I look that much bigger than Andrew? What am I?
I mean,
what
not
you're
really.
6'1" and I'm what? 3.5?
It's proportional. You guys are pretty proportionally
Right,
even
right,
for
right.
your heights.
But I'm 228. He's 195. I'm like 30 pounds heavier than him.
Well, then I guess you just hide it well.
Fuck.
Or maybe it's all in your cock.
It's all in my cock. I knew that
It
was gonna
really
come,
is.
Yeah.
Got a 30-pound summer sausage over here, dude. Holy
No.
shit.
It always comes back.
It always, just leave it alone.
Well, we can't. It's too out in the open.
No, it's not.
Wear
This all-
sweatpants on the next podcast.
You can't ignore extraordinary things, Dwayne.
So what I did is I took a picture. What I was going to do on this podcast is I was going to put up a picture when you guys saw me and Andrew zoomed in on my dick. And then the picture that I showed you the other day where my abs are starting to come in.
What did I do with that picture also? I zoomed in on your dick.
No, because there was stuff in front of it. I made sure that my dick was not in
Did
it.
it on purpose. I tried zooming in on your dick.
Where's it at? Where's it at?
I need to see, please.
So what I did is I was going to put that up because of my journey, because I'm actually getting upper abs now. but I decided we didn't need to go there again. And I cropped out my cock.
I was very disappointed.
Yeah. Cropped out the cock.
Well, see,
Son of a bitch.
there's a difference, though.
Yes, sir. What is the difference?
You're working out.
Yeah.
I have not changed
No, I
my
know.
physical level of activity.
That's what's so fantastic. 162.
Yeah, you have. You're having more sex.
Can we bring up the sex thing again? Nikki.
See, look at that. Look
4
at that
times.
pudgy fucking face.
You look
That
adorable.
thick fucking neck.
You got
I
cheeks
mean,
you just
can
wanna
tell
pinch.
that picture is from a long
I
time ago.
love that hairdo. What a great hairdo.
You look like you look like you live out in the woods.
Back when I
You look
actually
Amish,
tried to
eh?
have facial hair all the time and make it look nice.
King
Yeah.
style. Magnum.
Now I just let it go until it irritates me and then I shave it all
Go
off.
ahead and bring her down, Nick. Thank you, buddy. Okay. Well, I think this is the first time that Andrew wanted to be done with the
I'm
podcast.
full of piss. I've got piss coming out of my eyes.
Are you going to go around the back of the shop?
Oh yeah, I might even make it there. I'm gonna whip out and start pissing.
There's a
on
blue
Doug.
jug right there.
No, that's my tea.
Oh, like you haven't had piss on you before. Come on.
We've heard about the sex club. We know that you got pissed on.
Yeah, she got pissed
Shit.
on. Okay, well, I'm going to end this podcast. Thank you for joining us on the Unfamiliar Podcast.
Hooray.
Ooh, ooh.
Bye. See ya. I don't know, man.
You're supposed to go.